shout out to you guys here that are live along with me on a Monday night. We're going to continue on with the Monday, Sundays, Friday nights, live streams, see what we can do. Working around our schedule when it comes to doing Theo Wolf's classes. You definitely have to work around the class schedule and not just your schedule. Shout out to all you guys that are here. It is a great Monday night. Shout out to you. Let's get us some music going. I was going to do it without the music, but you know what? Let's get us some nice music going for today. Shout out to all you gentlemen. Remember, those of you who have been here long enough, support the channel by way of the Cash App and the PayPal only. I mean, the Cash App and the PayPal only, because we don't have the connection to the super chats. So we'll be reading comments, and for those of you that put in super chats, we appreciate you, but we don't have access to those anymore. So it's just Cash Apps and PayPals. Appreciate all you ladies and gentlemen that'll be here this evening. We got a great topic. This is not about simping. I'm not talking about simping, gentlemen. Tonight's topic has nothing to do with a person. Well, he's weak, he's a simp, he's a lame. This video is not about a particular individual. It's about many of us that think that if we go to other countries, as long as I'm a nice guy, then I should get the ladies. And I'm here to tell you that being a nice guy doesn't necessarily mean that you're a good guy. I'll say this again. Some of you guys are some nice guys, but the reason why you don't make it with some of the ladies in the States or some of the ladies in other parts of the world is because you're not a good guy. We're going to talk about the difference between that. We're going to watch a video today of the brother. Let me pull this video up. Present this on the screen right now. Of a brother coming to Medellin. Cool brother, nice brother. Not talk about him specifically. Not talk about him specific, but he's coming here to see some of the ladies in Medellin. He's going. Somebody asked me about the dating agency, so we're going to be talking about the dating agencies as well here in Colombia. Shout out to all you men that are here. But let me get the shout out started. Shout out to my man Rich's Method. He said Colombia or Brazil. Oh, Brazil. Yeah, he said the thumbnail just had Brazil in there. He said yes, it should be universal. Do nice guys finish last worldwide? I would have to say a resounding yes, and we're going to talk about the reasons behind it. We're going to talk about at least 9 reasons why nice guys finish last. There's a reason why in the States, nice guys get their girls smashed. I was smashed. Thank you. All you nice guys, I'm going to tell you now, thank you. If I had a drink in my hand other than some bottled water, I would toast it to you. Because a lot of us average mere mortal guys were able to smash women many times because some of you dudes were just too nice that night. And she was horny. I'll say it again. Some of you guys were just too nice that night. She was horny. And dudes like me weren't nice. We were good. The word good in its original language means beneficial or necessary. I'll say this again. Being a good man means that you are beneficial or necessary in that particular woman's life or that particular friendship or that particular purpose. Whatever it is as a man, you should always find yourself being beneficial or necessary. That's the original definition of the word good. When something tastes good, it is good. They act good. They behave good. I mean, well, that means that that person is beneficial, if only for that moment, or necessary, if only for that moment. When you are a nice guy, does not necessarily mean that you are a good guy. Doesn't mean that you are beneficial or necessary. Because a lot of you nice guys can admit you were nice to her that whole night. And guess who got her? The good guy. The guy that she considered good enough in bed, good enough with the jokes, good enough with the drinks. Whatever it was, she felt that we were good enough to lay with compared to you, even though you were the nice guy. So we're going to talk about 9 things, and we're going to watch the video. As I said before, the video of the guy coming to Colombia, and this is no shade on him or anybody. Once again, this is not about simping. Simping is different. Simping is trying too hard. Simps try too hard with a little benefits. I kid you not. The definition that I personally use is just put it where the ghost can get it. Simps are dudes that overspend with time, money, energy, attention, and get very little to no results or rate of return for the investments. That's a simp. You invested all that money in that chicken DR. You got very little return for it. You simping. And you knew you were going to get very little return for it. You were the one that put forth your money, your energy, your time, and your attention, and you gave it to her. And you got little in return. That's simping. I'm not saying that with nice guys. Can a nice guy be a simp? Yes, but that doesn't necessarily mean all simps are nice guys. No. So this is a serious topic tonight because a lot of us are looking to relocate to these other countries in Europe and Africa and Asia and South America. And one of the problems I keep seeing pop up or crop up, some of you guys are too nice. Many of these women in South America want you to approach them, but you're too nice. A good guy, we're going to approach. Whether we get the woman or not, that begs to differ. I'm not saying whether we get the woman or not. What I'm saying is that sometimes being a nice guy causes the woman to walk right past you that you really want to talk to because you're being too nice. She looks like she got a man. Or she looks busy. Okay. And then another dude get off the same plane that you got off of, walk right up to her, get her IG information, and keep it pushing. And they end up hanging out the whole weekend that you were there because you were the nice guy. But let's get ready to go to these shout outs. My man Ronan in the building. Shout out to you, kind sir, for being here. He said, say it ain't so, Andre. Love crossing borders. You got them kissing feet down there. They're kissing toes, man. Some of these dudes are so nice. If a woman said, kiss my toes to get this coochie, these dudes will kiss the toe ring. I said it. Some of you dudes will kiss that toe ring and lap it up like a lap dog. You get all the crust in between the toes, the foot fungus, all that. Stop me when I'm lying. We know guys that walk around in the States with that type of behavior. All I'm doing tonight is just shining a light on a particular subject matter because I believe greatly in us men. I'll say this again. The reason why I'm shining a light on this subject matter is because I believe greatly in us men. And I believe that we don't necessarily have to bow the knee, kiss the toe ring in order to meet good women around the world, enjoy our lives around the world, and not have any problems around the world. A lot of you guys end up getting drugged because you're just too nice. Sure, you can come to my Airbnb. Bring your friend. With your nice, what are you doing? Me? No, boo. I don't know you. You can't come to my spot. You come to the spare Airbnb. I got a spare spot down the hall, but you can't come to my main spot. You coming to my Airbnb, it's going to be so empty. It's going to look like ain't nothing in there. Girl, we can't rob him. Why? Ain't nothing in here. Not knowing that on the second floor, that's where my real Airbnb is. Stop being so nice, guys. I know the women are beautiful. Got you. They're gorgeous and they're feminine. Got you. They're sexy and they're in abundance. I got you. But stop being nice. Be good. Whether I mention the word good meant in its original definition, it means to be beneficial or necessary. If you're going to step up to a woman, be beneficial. Be necessary. Girl, you're going to want to date me. You're going to want to hang out with me. I'm telling you, you missing out. Say no to me, you want to. This South America, it's 15,000 more that look just like you. Let's continue on. Shout out to my man, big brother in life. Glad to see that you're here. And my boy T-Mac is here as well. Shout out to you. T-Mac says this. He said, everyone knows that if you have a Latina, you have to show some occasional machismo. He's not lying. I don't care if you're dating a Puerto Rican in the States. I don't care if you're dating a Dominican. I don't care if you're dating a Haitian. Some people forget that Haitians are Latin. I don't care if you're dating a Haitian chick. I don't care if you got a chick that's coming from Peru. Every once in a while, they are looking for you to kind of like show your manhood. Sometimes you got to show your lion mane. You ain't got to roar all the time. But yes, women expect a man to be a man, especially in South America. I'll say this again. You like how feminine they are? You love that femininity? It's because they want you to walk in your masculinity. They want you to say, nah, we ain't doing that. We're going this way, not that way. If you say yes to everything that a woman says in South America, bruh, you're going to end up in somebody's grave. You're going to end up in somebody's hospital. You're going to end up with empty bank account. If you say yes every time a gorgeous, sexy, thick dude, I go to the gym every day. I see them, bruh. I see how sexy and attractive women in South America are. Dude, there is no run out of sexiness. Man, they will run out of food before they run out of sexiness in South America. I got you, bruh. But like the brother was saying, we have to not just agree with everything. Sometimes they look for a man to have that put your foot down. We're going in this direction, machismo mindset. We're going to watch the video with the brother, and he's going to kind of like be too nice in one scenario. And this is a brother that is he went to a dating agency, really cool brother. This is not about attacking this brother or saying that he's, I wouldn't have did this, but we're just using him as a case study in Medellin. Shout out to Charles. Charles says, he said, what's good, everyone? He said, having dinner, and one of the girls here has me wanting to visit Cali, Colombia. Oh, Cali, Colombia now. I see the flag up there, Charles. He said, anyways, just finished up, head home and finish up these projects. I feel you, brother. I got homework upon homework to do all night long. All night long, I've got homework with Theo's class. And T-Mac also says this. He said, I find a reason to check my chica every when things are good so that she don't get too comfortable. I haven't had to do that. Shout out to my man Jay. I haven't had to do that in regards to, keep a woman on her toes. If I got to go through that dance, you ain't going to be my woman much longer. If I got to play the mind games, she got to play mind games. Girl, see if he love you. Ask her for $50. If she got to go through all the mind games with me to get $50, yeah, she might as well go ahead and let me go. I ain't the man for her. And the same thing with a woman. If I got to do the dance and got to keep it in check, I have not had to do that for 4 seconds with Andrea. Andrea keep Andrea and everybody else in check. Believe you me, my friends. Believe you me. But in many cases, I have to agree with my man T-Mac. Sometimes you got to test the waters. Make sure everything's still up to par. Just like you got to check your car. Make sure all the parts are running smoothly. So it is with your relationships. You got to check it out. So shout out to T-Mac in regards to that. My man Fadi says this. Shout out to you, brother, for being here. He says, nice guys only finish lies when they don't know their self-worth. That is a excellent point. I'm going to give you guys my list. Before I do that, I was about to drink a little bit of water, but I'll do the list. Before I do that, cologne of the night. For all you guys that are traveling, classic. You can get it anywhere. You can get it at Kohl's. You can get it at Walmart, anywhere. But this is classic manly cigar man scent. It is Bentley Intense for men. Bentley Intense is the cologne of the night. And I'm telling you guys, if you don't have this in your collection as one of your cheapies, It's not showing up yet. Can you guys see it? There we go. Let's see it clear. See if it clears itself up. It didn't clear itself up to let you guys see. Let me see if it does that time. There we go. Bentley for Men Intense. That's the cologne of the night. Shout out to all you guys over there on Rumble as well. Shout out to you guys over there on Rumble as well for being here this evening. We got 13 over there. Rumble, Young Man Rumble. Shout out to all you guys. Let's get the Instagram started. Get them started over here. And I'm going to go through my list of 9. And then we're going to go through some details. We're going to watch the video. Because there are symptoms and reasons why dudes simp. This is so true. Number 1, because they can't walk away from a challenge. Some dudes are so nice that they think that if I try a little harder, or if I go into the friend zone, she'll let me out one day, or if I give her this, if I give her that. Nothing wrong with gifts. Shout out to all you guys over there on Instagram. Shout out to you guys for being here. My man Jay Verst over there. Don Worldwide is in the building. Shout out to Mr. Peterson of the Peterson family. Shout out to Wallace. Jay Wallace is in the building. Shout out to you, LDBL. Shout out to you being here. I Wilson is in the building. Shout out to you for being here. The topic tonight, gentlemen, is all about when it comes to being a nice guy. Do nice guys finish last in Colombia as well as worldwide? We're talking about that list of 9 that I have reasons why nice guys finish last. First thing is they cannot walk away from a challenge. I don't know what it is about nice guys. You're trying to prove a point. You're trying to prove that you can get this particular one. When it's 50, some of you guys, you nice guys, have a problem with allowing 15 fine women walk behind that woman that you're still trying to get a hold of. I'm gonna say this again. This is South America. If ain't nothing on this continent but fine women, you can go to Peru, you can go to Bolivia. You're gonna find you something that look good in Ecuador as well as Suriname. You got Brazil, Venezuela, Colombia, Paraguay, Europe. You're gonna find you something. It ain't hard to find in South America. That's one thing. Beautiful women of all different type of colors and complexions. You will find that here in South America. So, but nice guys think if I show her that she's the one and only, she'll give me that coochie or she'll give me a relationship. Nice guys, that doesn't always work. Not saying that it won't work, but it doesn't always work. Number 2, they think it automatically makes you a good guy. It doesn't, as I mentioned before. Some of the most evil men that ever walked the planet were nice guys, weren't they? Okay, y'all ready? Here we go. To all you nice guys, have you ever in the United States put a 1 in the comment section? And I think it won't be that many ones because I don't have a 1 to put in the comment section. If you ever seen a dude that was buff go delete people in the parade? When was the last time you saw the dude that was the head receiver for the high school football team go in and delete his classmates? Have you ever seen a dude that just finished smashing 5 women that past weekend because he had a good weekend go and delete some little kids in school? What about us dudes that dress well and smell good? Do you see a dude walking up in them jobs with a 3-piece suit on, acting a fool with artillery? Who is it that every time they catch a serial deleter, is it a dude that's running that has Bitcoin and he's an investor and he's a public speaker? Is he the one that's out there deleting and taking women? It's never those dudes, are they? Who are the dudes throughout history of the United States that we see do all the mass deletions, run up in churches, deleting little kids, taking women's cookies, if you guys understand what I mean, is always the guys that the neighbors say, what do they say about him? He was such a nice guy. What does the parents say about him? He was such a nice young man. What does his coworker say about him? He was nice. He was not. We never thought that he'd do that. Going up in the church, he was never like that. We didn't raise him to be. He was my neighbor for 20 years. I've never seen him act like that. In school, the 14-year-old, is it the 14-year-old that star of the basketball team, or is it the kid that everybody thought that was a nice kid that deleted their classmates? Yep. Shout out to you, ED on Instagram. ED said this. He says, always the loners and the incels. Shout out to my man Dre. Oh, that's Dre. Okay. Shout out to you, E Breezy. Shout out to you. Shout out to Beach Bum. These gentlemen are absolutely correct. So just because you're a nice guy, that doesn't make you automatically a good guy. It doesn't make you automatically beneficial and necessary. And nice guys think because if I treat her nice, I'm beneficial. If I treat her nice, I'm necessary. That's not necessarily true. And when it doesn't work, y'all lose your mind. And you start graping women, and you start deleting people, and you start getting into your feelings, and now your coworkers come up missing and everything else because you were the nice guy that everybody thought couldn't hurt a fly. It's always you guys. Always throughout human history. There has never been a time in the United States where we've, or at least in recent years, have we watched a news headline. It was some big buff dude that got out of the gym and he had a rough day in the gym and some female rejected him and he just decided to just delete everybody in the mall. No, it's never us dudes that's like that. It's always you guys that everybody think that are too nice. Get out of that nice guy mindset. Become a good man and stop thinking because you do nice things that you're automatically a good man. That is not true. You're not automatically necessary. You're not automatically beneficial because that's the original definition of the word good. Necessary and beneficial. Let's look at the next thing when it comes to, because like I said, we got a video of a really cool dude. No shade on him. Number 3, when it comes to nice guys finishing last in South America, they treat everyone the way they wish that somebody had treated their mama. I'll say it again before I go to the comment section. They treat every female, whether she deserves it or not, the way that somebody should have treated their mama. Some of us were raised by single mothers. According to Black community, in the last 40 years, almost 80% of us have been raised by single mothers. So let's not sit up here and pretend like I'm the only one that had a single mom. And I tell you straight out the gate, my mom had some good dudes. My mom had some dudes that was like, ugh, you dating that? Really? Is that what we doing, Dorothy? Now, my stepdad, when they got married, you know, they met and got married when they were older. Great guy. Wouldn't trade him for the world. He passed on at 86, 87. But some of us think if we treat, the reason why you treat women and put them on this magical pedestal, you wish somebody did that for your mom, your grandma, your auntie, your sister. So you think if you are doing the so-called right thing in your mind, then that's the right thing for everybody. You think if you do the nice thing and you're a nice guy, shout out to my man, The Hammer and Straight Paper, Flyboy Way on Instagram. You think that if you do the nice thing, then that automatically gives you the right to the lady. She'll put her hand in your hand. That doesn't necessarily mean anything. Nice guys in South America often finish last because you put them on pedestals that even the locals don't put them on. You think the local Colombian dudes don't see how fine the ladies that they went to school with are, their co-workers are? Why do you think cheating is at an all-time high in South America? Because they see how fine their women are too. We're not the only ones got to get off the plane and say, girl, you look good. Dudes down here, they know how good their women look, but they don't put them on pedestals like some of us do when we get off the plane. Once again, I'm not saying simp it. I'm saying just being too nice. Nah, I didn't say be Andre, be an asshole. Okay, don't be me. Don't be me. But what I'm saying is, don't sit back and if a woman doesn't show you give you those vibes of equality, brother, move on. Nothing wrong with that. But a lot of you nice guys think, you know what? She just don't understand. Let me buy her flowers, cards, candy, blah, blah, blah. Take her here, take her there, fly out here, fly out there. Now, if you, like some guys do, good guys. See, these are good guys. You ready what a good guy will do? Good guy will fly a woman from Cartagena to Cali with no problem. Why? He smashing her all the live long day. He realized he getting coochie convenience. If I meet somebody in Cali, cool. If I don't, I still got me a little something back at the hotel room. I see how he thinking. But you nice guys will fly a woman out because you think that she gonna eventually or finally give you that coochie that you've been desiring. Stop doing that mess, bruh. Stop it. It doesn't automatically make you a good guy. No, because you treat somebody with the respect that your mother should have had or did have. Because many mothers had good husbands, your dads or just your stepdad. And you want to be like that, I got you. But don't take it so far to where you're just too nice in South America. That's going to backfire on you. I've said it before and I said again. Some of you brothers going to end up with a toe tag being too nice in South America. Not having the ability to tell a fine chick no. There are dudes that I know that date women in South America that you always see them with beautiful women. Here's the kicker. You haven't seen all the beautiful women he said no to. There are dudes that you always see them with a nicey. It will amaze you how many nicey they said no to before they got to that nicey that you saw them with. Learn to say no to women, nice guys. I promise you. In South America, it'll save your life. It'll save your life. Know when to say yes, know when to say no. Good guys know when to say yes and know when to say no. I'll say this again. Good men who are beneficial to themselves, good to themselves, or necessary to themselves, as well as the other person, they know when to say yes, and they know when to say, girl, go on with that. Number 4. Nice guys finish last in South America because they're too feminine and emotional for their own good. When you know in all actuality, you wouldn't hurt a fly. There are too many nice guys out here. Like I said, we're going to go to the video. I'm going to stop it at this one, number 4. Then we're going to go to the video and we're going to come back. Actually, I'm going to come to the comments. Then we'll go to the video. Then we'll come back. But number 4 is true. I don't know what it is about men now in this new era. I'm old head. And men are super fucking emotional and super sensitive. I remember it was a day you could say something to a man as a man and y'all could laugh that off and keep it pushing because y'all knew it was a joke. Not now. I know dudes my age that would be ready to fight another dude my age. Men are super sensitive. I don't know if it's the stress of everyday life. I don't know if it's the stress of men in the States ain't getting it like they used to with some men. I don't know what it is, but I have noticed the feminization of men. I tried to lie to myself, pretend like, no, it ain't happening. Men ain't turning feminine like, yes, the hell you are. Yes, you guys are. I ain't gonna even lie to you. Half the time I've learned to keep my because you know I got a big mouth. I've learned to keep my big mouth shut because I'm learning that if I say something, even to dudes I'm cool with, I will get a sensitive response. A lot of nice guys are just too sensitive and feminine for your own good. Now I'll tell you what I mean by that. You ready? When she automatically wants to put you in the friend zone, she sees either that you're too sensitive or that you're too emotional for your own good. And so she's like, high five, friends, high five. She want to do the high five. And you think you about to get out the friend zone. So all guys that have ever been in the friend zone, you already know that's a dark, cold, and lonely place. Female try to put me in the friend zone. Man, before I got married, any female that taught that friend zone, we could be friends. Man, bruh, before she can get the word ends out, I'm walking out the door. What friend? I'm about to go smash your friend. You put me in the friend zone, I'm smashing your girls. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm smashing your girl. I ain't got no brain. What we gonna do for you? We're gonna be doing friend zone. I'll be all up in your little sister. Your little sister, what, 29? I'm about to smash that. Yeah. So, guys, we just talked about the first 4 reasons why nice guys finish last in South America. Yes, you do. You finish last, and I see it all the time. But there's a reason behind it that you don't have to live in. Let's go to the comment section, and then shout out to you guys once again on Instagram. And if Instagram goes off, I don't know why it goes off every hour. I'm trying to find out what steps I need to do to keep the live streams longer. But and I have it on professional mode. But if it goes off, guys, just come on over to Rumble, Young Man Rumble, or come over to YouTube, Love Crossing Borders. We got 22 people on Rumble. Shout out to you guys. Let's continue going. But like my brother said, there's no self-worth. Shout out to my man Wes in the building. Thank you very much, Wes. Thank you very much, brother, and appreciate that. He said, I had my best time when I visited Cali. Yes, sir. Shout out to all you guys that made it down here. Many of you guys have made it down here in Cali, Colombia. I appreciate that. Appreciate that. Am I on tick? You know what? We're going to get that set up. I've been thinking about that over the last month. Absolutely correct, brother. We're going to get that set up. He said, Sarah, 4,000 to DR and didn't get nothing in return. I remember, Kobe, if I had a drink in my hand, it would go to you, brother. That was an excellent live stream, excellent show that you did the other day, you and the other brother. Excellent show. If you guys didn't get a chance to go over to Official Kobe, check out Dude Went to DR. This dude was catfished to the nth degree. No, was it? The DR was the Cuba. I think this is the one I saw you guys do with the if I'm not mistaken, you did the one with the guy that sent 4,000 to Cuba. Sent our 4K to the DR and did get nothing back. Correct me if I'm wrong if his DR was a Cuba that he sent the money to. Because he had ended up going out there to see her and he ain't getting nothing. Yeah, absolutely. Nice guys will always finish last. That's just male nature. That's just man law. That has nothing to do with the generation of the world that we live in today. That's you can go back in human history, just human history before we invented the wheel. Nice guys finish last. You see it in the animal kingdoms. I've sat back and watched kittens dog out kittens. Kittens. I'm the big dog. No, I'm the big dog. I've seen cats just walk up and smack the dog out of dogs just because they could. And the dog wouldn't do nothing because he was just being too nice. Bruh. Yes, sir. Shout out to the guys once again on Instagram. He said, oh, they'll kiss more than those toes. Yeah, they will. They will. They'll kiss more than with the toes. Yes, they will. Nice guys. That's one thing I'm glad I wasn't born with. I was never born with a nice guy gene. I'll cut a chick. I'm a cutoff artist. Bruh. I don't know who I cut off faster, dudes or chicks. You know how dudes turn on you? You be like, okay, dude, I got you. I'm out. I could literally, if a dude say he don't F with me, I could literally walk away as if I never met him in life. There is no, in my mind, mentally pondering like, dang, that was my dog. You don't want to F with me? It's cool. I have that cut off gene, bro. I am lit. Some of you guys that can relate to me. I am a cut off artiste. Not that I purposely do it, but subconsciously I have that ability to just, okay, not be mad at you. I'm not hating on you. I don't spread no rumors on you. I ain't backbiting you. None of that. It's like I ain't never met you before. Literally in milliseconds. Just imagine how I was with women. Bruh. I'm one of them dudes. If I'm cool with you, I'm cool with you. Same thing when it came to women. If I don't F with you, friend zone, please. I'm about to smash your friends. Friend zone, girl, you got me effed all the way up. But nice guys, they will hang out in the friend zone. I hung out in the friend zone one time. Everybody got a friend zone story. Y'all ready? Y'all know I got a story. Shout out to Tom in the building. He said, "Good ain't got even good enough of the. It's not even good enough these days, though." He said, "You got to be more different. You got to move different." That's true. That's true. You got to move different now. You can't even just be a good man. I had a friend, coworker, real cool, right? She was Black, Mexican, and Japanese. Yes, and she was fine. Oh, you talking about a brother that had a crush on his co-worker. Crush. And she had a man. And he effed it up. And she needed somebody to talk to. And why'd she come to Dre? "Welcome to my web," said the spider to the fly. "Welcome to my web," said the spider to the fly. Why she want to come to me for comfort? And you know that you Black, Japanese, and Mexican girl. She had a cute little short pixie cut, bruh. You couldn't tell me nothing. And she became the gift that kept on giving. That's the only time in life I hung out in the friend zone. No. I know do friend zones. Yep, the gift of goodbye. Shout out to me, you Twan on Instagram. Straight Paper said, he said, yeah, we all been in the friend zone. Yeah, they try to use it. It ain't work. He said, damn, Dre. He said, why you cut Kirk Shammy? Shammy. I don't know who Ken or Kent is. Shout out to you, Charles, in the building. Payne's World in the building. Shout out to you, brother, for being here. Appreciate you, man. Let me scroll down, man. I'm just playing around. I want to get to the video. He said, Dre, you know you wasn't right smashing them other dudes. Man, I was smashing dudes, chicks. What? You know how many y'all chicks used to call me after your date? Oh my God, dude. If I had more cheesecake from the Cheesecake Factory. Man, when chicks was like, oh, he's taking me, wait, take Cheesecake Factory. You know what my favorite is. Have him buy you the lemon meringue. Yeah, get that lemon meringue and bring a chocolate one. What you want chocolate for? Girl, I'm gonna smear that chocolate one on you. What you talking about? The lemon meringue I'm putting in for my lunch tomorrow. But this chocolate one, the extra one that you bringing, that one getting smeared on you tonight. Then I'm gonna kick you out because we both got work in the morning. That was me. Please. Dre, somebody probably did one of your girls like that. Probably, bro. I've been cheated on and I cheated. So karma was a beast on me. Probably. I ain't one of them dudes just walk around like I ain't never had. No, I ain't gonna even tell that lie. Yeah, man, that Bentley for me, and I love it, man. That's a very masculine cologne. Very masculine cologne. Global Paper says this. He said, what's up? Global Homie says this. He said, what's up? Happy I could make it today. Yes, sir. Blessing to you. Oh, blessing to everyone. Yes, blessings to everyone. This Friday will be my birthday celebration live stream. You guys can buy your boy a drink. Shout out to you guys. Hope I haven't missed anybody on Super Chats or... All right, cool. All right. Thank you guys for supporting the channel as well. And so Friday, I'm going to be talking about 10 things that I wish that I'd known before leaving the United States. These are 10 tips. I kid you not, bruh. All you guys that plan on moving to another country, you're going to thank me for this one. You're going to thank me for this Friday's live stream. Shout out to all 73 people here right now. Click that like button. We like you. Make sure you like us too. You already know when you click that like button.
Oprah coming next. Once I establish this as a place of truth, yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, Ted Bundy was nice. Yep. The Nation Brothers. Shout out to my Nation Brothers, man. Shoot. Man, first of all, I appreciate the teachings. Secondly, I used to buy my Final Call newspaper every Friday. And I used to go to the mosque every year for the Savior's Day with the Christians as well as the Muslims coming together, Nation of Islam coming together, and Minister Farrakhan would speak. So I used to always go to the Shah. And now that I'm at the temple, gotta get you some bean pies. For those of you in life that's anywhere near Detroit, New York, Atlanta, Chicago, and there are Nation of Islam, bruh, if you don't order or get you some bean pies in your life, it is a sustenance that you cannot describe. Anybody put a 1 in the comment section if you ever had a bean pie from the Nation of Islam. Brother, oh my God. I used to get 3. 1 to eat walking out the door. 1 more to eat while I'm in the car. And then the last one I'm going to eat that night, lying to myself, saying I'm going to eat it tomorrow. Oh my goodness, we talk about something that's good. So yes, shout out to my Nation of Islam brother. While I'm reading my Final Call, I'm eating my bean pies. Shout out to you. Tevin King in the building. Tevin says this. He said, salutations to everyone here. Rumble, hit that like button. Shout out to you guys over there on Rumble. Rumble, young men, Rumble, all 19 of you guys over there. Shout out to you. And my man DJ says this. He said, Andre, is it possible to post somewhere all of the fragrances that, you know what? I need to put that in the comment section. I mean, in the description of the videos. I need to put the link as well as the price of the cologne collection that I have. Because I don't have a go broke collection. I got a couple of really expensive ones, but most of those were gifts. But some of the really affordable ones for many of us, yeah. He said them white boys do that ish. Yep, they do. that man, listen, I can't do the friend zone. This will be the last one that I read, and then I'll come back to Steve. Shout out to you, Steve, being here. Global Homie says, he said, the guy that started the recent fires out here in Southern California, all his neighbors and old classmates said that he was a nice guy, and they never would have guessed. Oh, it's mostly white brothers. Yes, it is our white brother. Yes, it is. And think about it. Even when it's us brothers, it be some dude that's like a nice dude, nerdy type of dude. Even with the DC sniper, he wasn't a player. He was so hurt because the female didn't want to be with him. He tricked this little young man in to be a co-conspirator into sniping people in DC. Just so when he sniped the female that didn't want to be with him anymore or didn't want to be with him, it'll seem like the DC sniper or a white boy actually did it when it wasn't. It was a brother that had convinced this other young brother to get in the trunk and snipes. All those people deleted just because this female didn't want to be with this one dude. Let's go into the video, guys. Let's go to the video. Now, this video is in Medellin. It's one of those dating agencies. Somebody asked me, Andre, what is your opinion on those dating agencies? We're going to talk about that tonight. No shade towards any of the agencies. I don't know these agencies. And so I know quite a bit about the agency industry. So I'll talk more about the industry than just an agency. Let's get started.
For Medellin, Colombia, trying to find the love of my life. It's been an experience. I did my first foreign affair tour back in 2018 in Cartagena, and it was lovely. I was totally green behind the ears. I didn't know what to expect. It was my first time in the country of Colombia, but they welcomed me with open arms. I consider Colombia my second home, and that's the reason why I'm back.
Now, I remember when he went to Cartagena with this same agency to find love in 2018. I remember that video came out. Now he's back and he's in Medellin to try to find love. Let's see.
In 2018, I was in Cartagena, Colombia. It was my first time with the foreign affair. It was my first time in the country of Colombia, and I fell in love with it. I consider Colombia a second home, even though I've never been. And when I went to Cartagena for my first time in 2018, I was there for about 7 days, and maybe day number 4, day 5, I said, okay, this is where I need to be. This is where I need to be. Colombia just opened me, she welcomed me with open arms. Men are visual creatures, so we go for visuals. So I made it a point this year not to let my visuals consume me and just let my heart speak to me. So
Now, I don't want you guys to forget that part. He said, this go around while I'm in Medellin, I am going to let not the visuals consume me, but let my heart lead me. So let's check out what type of women he gonna be with. Now, this is the part that gets me. He seems like a nice guy, doesn't he? Nothing wrong with the brother. Seems like a decent dude. He's 50 years old, cool guy. No shade towards him. But I don't know too many guys that went to Colombia the first time and came back and had to use an agency. Have you guys ever heard of that? I've never heard of anybody leaving Colombia after your first trip and then having to come back needing agencies to find women after Cartagena. And we all know what goes down in Cartagena. But let's continue on.
I was going through the profiles. I just let my heart speak to me. Of course, you're going to be attracted. There's going to be some type of physical attributes that draws your attention. You cannot let it consume you. So this time around, I let my heart speak to me.
I'll say that I have to agree with that 100%. We're going to come back to the video. He said, whenever you're online and you are looking for women through agencies or whatever it may be, don't go for looks only. He's one. I don't care if you're a weekend warrior or you're a dude that's going to be here for a while in South America. I'm letting you know, most of you dudes that get got, you know what I mean, but by the scopolamine is because you went on Tinder and the woman was all looks, nothing else. It's never a woman that has something going on that's scoping you dudes. It's always women that ain't got nothing going on in her life. You look at the job description and it's unemployed or I'm a model. And you like, I'm only here for 3 days. I don't care what you are. As long as you end up in my bed and you end up in a coffin within 3 days. I have to agree with him. Don't get caught up on looks only. Which I don't agree with, if you're going to use Tinder, if you're going to use Bumble, if you're going to use Colombia and Cupid, don't just get caught up on the looks because you're going to be here for a few days. That is the most dangerous thing that you can do in Colombia in general. It's just go only by looks. Shout out to him in regards to that tip. Let's continue on, gentlemen.
Well, what attracts me are the non-physical attributes. She must believe in God first and foremost. She must be very nurturing and she must be compassionate. Speaking English doesn't matter because you could always learn speak English just like I'm learning Spanish. But a non-negotiable for me would be a woman who smokes. I do not smoke. If you drink socially, I'm totally cool with that. My main concern is finding a woman who's ready to get married and relocate to the United States. I have no.
Yeah, y'all heard that. He said his main concern is he is looking for a woman that's looking to get married and relocate to the United States. I have seen some success stories of guys meeting women in South America and bringing them back to the States. But for the most part, that's not what I've seen. I'll tell you what I mean by that. A lot of you guys may think I'm saying, well, you take her back to the States and she's going to get turned out and she's going to leave you. In many cases, that does happen. But there's another thing that takes place in the States that a lot of guys don't talk about. Y'all ready? To the screen right there. There we go. You take a woman back to the States and you were a traveler when you met her, weren't you? When you met her, it was probably your 6th country, 5th country, 2nd country. I mean this, guys. Take this, what I'm saying, very seriously. And shout out to my man Lamont with the $2 cash app. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you more than you realize. You get her back to the States and you assumed that because she was willing to travel to the States that she is a traveler. And in many cases, I'm starting to find from talking to guys who email me and hit me up with text messages and phone calls, they are so frustrated because the woman that they fell in love with is not a traveler. She doesn't want to leave the States. She thinks like, if I leave one time, I'll never get to come back in. And you're like, baby, you got a visa. What are you talking about? You got a green card. What are you talking about? But they are so fearful and frightened that when you want to go to Thailand with her, she don't want to go. You want to go back to Brazil where you was having so much fun, but you met her there. She'll never want to go back to Brazil. I know a dude that's cheating on his wife right now in Cali, Colombia. And you know how he get away with it? Because his wife doesn't ever want to come back to Colombia. And he's a traveler. And he said, Dre, I am not going to be stuck and not getting any more stamps on my passport because she doesn't want any more stamps on her passport. So some of you guys taking her back to the States could work out great. But for some of you guys that are travelers, taking women back to the States. I've heard too many horror stories. Now, don't get me wrong. I've heard some great stories of guys and their wives traveling the world. But other guys, yeah, I've heard a lot of bad stories of guys taking their woman back to the States, and she don't never want to leave. She don't want to go to Canada. She don't want to go to Mexico. She don't want to go to Caribbean islands. She don't want to go to Puerto Rico. She don't want to go to none of that. She like, they might not let me back in. And now you stuck as a traveler, yearning to travel. And that woman does not want to travel anymore. Let's go back to the video. Let's go back to the video.
Issues with that. I have no kids, Spanish, but a non-negotiable for me would be a one who smokes. I do not smoke. If you drink socially, I'm totally cool with that. My main concern is finding a woman who's ready to get married and relocate to the United States. I have no issues with that. I have no kids. If she has a child or two, I'm totally fine with that. And if she would like another child, I'm open to that also. I am very excited. This is my first time in the city of Medellin. I am filled with excitement and I cannot wait. I cannot wait. And I'm ready to rock and roll tomorrow.
With age, with children. I think it looks very sporty.
Yes.
Sandra. The hobbies, I imagine she has music and some hobbies as well. So you like to curse?
Yes.
She's 38, you're 50, right? So yeah, that's a good age range. Oh, the nurse is amazing. So Lena, she's in your profile too. She's an archivist. Okay, so different, but also gym, hiking, running, hiking, music and movies. Sweet, playful, like open-minded, the open smile, the open posture.
See? Yeah, there we go. There we go.
Nursing assistant, yes. Who do you think is your favorite? Who you are most excited to meet? Cindy, Sarah, Lena, Emily. Yeah? So she is 35. She works as an archivist.
That's a good idea.
I love that.
IQ.
I think a noble
Thank you, brother.
personality is beautiful. Tolerant. Okay. And let's start that. Yay. Can we go for it?
Yeah, let's do it.
Hola, hola. Mi nombre es Sandra. Estoy aquí en la ciudad de Medellín. Hoy fue mi primera cita con un caballero. Todo fue excelente. Anoche pensaba mucho cómo iba a ser esa primera cita y me quería dejar sorprender de la vida del universo y de verdad me voy sorprendida, muy feliz y agradecida. Desde el primer momento fue muy bonito porque hubo mucha química, conexión y alegría todo el tiempo. Me emocioné mucho, estaba la verdad un poco nerviosa, pero al verlo, al ver su carisma, su caballerosidad, que me trata con tanto respeto, con tanto cariño, me sentí como en casa, como si conociera al caballero de toda la vida. He sentido muy bien. Es un hombre muy familiar, muy acogedor, es muy emprendedor, respetuoso, caballero, su carisma, su energía. La idea es que siempre las personas, tanto él como yo, nos sintamos bien y que él elija lo mejor también para él y que sea feliz.
Shout out to Medellin. Beautiful city.
I have so many questions for you.
Bien pueda.
So, tell me about yourself. How was your day? Give more. Button, audio.
Hoy estuve en el trabajo, yo trabajo en una oficina, en un archivo, recibí toda documentación, pero estuvo pues el día muy genial. Hola, mi nombre es Lina, soy de Medellín, acabo de tener una cita con Wendell y ha sido muy agradable.
So tell me, Lena, how can I win your heart?
Don't say that, guys. Don't ever ask a woman that. So tell me, how can I win your heart? There is nothing masculine or manly when a dude says that. She's coochie gets drier than the Sahara desert. How can I win your heart? I'm not saying that you're automatically supposed to know how to win her heart, but you're supposed to have the confidence of, oh, I'm gonna win your heart, girl. you just sat down at the wrong table, boo. I'm a heart winner over here. That's the confidence that you're supposed to have, even if you're a nice guy. That's why I said not every nice guy is a good guy, because many nice guys don't know how to be good at the dating part or the approaching part. They don't know how to be good at when it comes to the intimacy part, the part post-intimacy. A lot of us can be nice guys, but you don't know how to be good at what you're doing. And I'm not hating. And I'm not saying any of us are perfected it. But what I'm saying is that, yeah, girl, how can I win your heart? That's creepy, bro. Don't do that. Instagram, I'm talking to you too. Don't do that. Rumble, young man Rumble. Yeah, don't do that, brothers. That's creepy. How can I win your heart, girl? No, you sitting at that table. I'm a heart winner. That's what I do. I win hearts. That's how you're supposed to be sitting at that table with full confidence. You may not get that particular one that particular night, but you still supposed to be sitting there like, listen here. I'm getting it. If ain't nobody else gonna be getting it, I'm gonna get it. Do all of us bat 100? No, none of us are batting 100%. But you're supposed to have the confidence as if you batting 100%. You better come with that big Greek energy. How can I win your heart? You giving up half the battle. When you say something like that, you've given up half the battle. That lets her know, like, oh, so I could just tell him any old thing and he'll go for it. Buy me this. Take me here. Order me this. This is how you win my heart. Let me say this to you and you don't say anything about it. Let me go here and you don't say anything about it. You always say yes to me. That's how you win my heart. Just say yes to me for everything. Don't ask that question ever, because you may not want the answer. I'll say that again. Do not ask that question trying to be nice. You saw the female on the photo. Now she's sitting right in front of you. And you think that being nice is going to get you the girl. So you think if you say nice things, you're going to get nice results. And that's not necessarily true. And then you got dudes like myself and many of you guys that aren't nice. We aren't mean, but we're good men. So a good dude come along and all of a sudden he ain't asking that question. He ain't got to spend no money. He could have took on for a walk and got that coochie. I'm just letting you guys know. I'm just telling some of you nice guys, you're going overboard with it. Let's go back to the video.
En ese momento es un hombre que se enfoca en sus cosas, que sea honesto, que podemos complementarnos como nuestros gustos y lo que queramos hacer.
Me siento al igual. Sí, me siento igual.
Un hombre muy atento, muy cariñoso, muy pendiente de que yo estuviera bien y me sintiera muy bien.
Maybe you and I can continue to talk.
Let's go back to her for a second. Let's go back to her for a split second.
Tanto él como yo nos sintamos bien.
Que podemos complementarnos como nuestros gustos y lo que queramos hacer.
Me siento al igual. Sí, sí, me siento regulado.
Un hombre
Okay, she's not a bad looking woman. Looks like she's over 30. So that's not bad. He's 50, by the way, you know, right around the age when I got out here. She's not a bad looking woman. I think they said that she's a nursing assistant. So she's gone to school for what she needs to go to school for. And so at least his choice is of a decent age to where he doesn't have to convince her like with some of the younger ladies, even though there's nothing wrong with some of the younger ladies. But my point is this. Some of you guys who are nice, you need to raise the age of women that you're dating. Shout out to my man T-Mac with the $10 Cash App showing love to the channel. Shout out to all you guys that show love to the channel. Some of you guys who are nice guys, I'm going to say this again, and I mean this. The reason why your batting average in South America is so trashy, you need to be with mature women. That dating and trying to hook up with the sexy 28-year, you ain't built for that. The 25-year, that ain't you. You too nice for a hot to death 24-year-old. You ain't. Pay for play, yeah, you could do it all day long. But just really having her wanting you as much as you want her, she 24, you ain't built for that. I ain't hating. I'm just being honest. This man is, one thing I can say, this man is being honest with himself. He's getting mature women. He's not with any little girls. He's not with anybody that, what I mean by that, I mean anybody that's 22, 20, 23. He's not with that age. He realizes he knows who he is. He's like, listen, I'm the dude that comes to Colombia with a pink shirt on. Remember the last date he was on, he had a pink shirt. A pink shirt on a date in Colombia. You can't wear a pink shirt in Colombia as a man anyway. Well, okay, when last time y'all saw a Colombian dude walking around with a pink shirt on? Ponder. Cartagena? Nope. Medellin? Hell no. Any locals walking around with pink shirts on? Any local men? Rich men, poor men, hood men? No? You ain't seeing that in Cali, so I can tell you the answer right now. No. Ain't no locals walk around on pink. No. That's our foreign coming down here with feminine color clothes on. Pink shoes, pink shirt. That's us. Pink. He went on a date in a pink polo shirt. You think he couldn't have got friend zoned? But at least the brother realizes he's not built to pull the hot young chicks. So let me get the mature, attractive women. So you can't be mad at him in regards to that. Shout out to him for being wise. To thyself be true. Let me go to the comments. Brother from down under in the building. He said, never look for love. It will throw you off your goals. Yes. Let love find you guys. Go after your goals, your dreams. Focus, more focus. Some of you dudes talk about you want to move to Medellin or move to DR. Man, you need to be focusing on what city, what country, and what area of the city. The women gonna come. I promise you they gonna come. I promise you they will come. If you focus on your country that you want to move to or countries, the city, and what part of the city you want to live in, while you focusing on yourself and your goals, I promise you, the ladies are going to show up. That's the easy part. Especially in South America, that's the easiest part. That's the easiest part of all. You ain't got to worry about it. That part you ain't got to worry about. Focus on your country, your city, and what side of the city. What side of the city? I'm giving y'all the hookup. He's a Ravens fan. Oh, Lord. Someone get El Guapo. Yeah. Shout out to the Ravens. That was a good game yesterday. Steve says this, stay away from these agencies. Yes, let's talk about the agencies for a second. See, they leech. That way they will suck you out of all your money. Plus, the women are being paid to entertain you. This is true. We're going to talk about that part. He said, at the end of the trip, no money, no honey. He is 100% correct, gentlemen. I'm going to put myself back up on the screen for a second. Like I said, I'm not talking about a specific agency. I'm not hating on any agency at all. Just want to put that out there. This is just disclaimer. You know, allegedly, I want to put that, whatever it is. At the end of the day, I've gotten too many emails and phone calls from black men that are in the middle of lawsuits with those dating agencies right now. Why? You pay every time that female emails you back and forth. You pay for that. You pay a couple $1,000s down payment to become a part of the agency. Like when they were showing him the ladies and their little, pick one. You pay a couple $1,000 just to get off into that. You pay if the female calls you or you call her. You pay for the translator. That when you go to those events, you pay for that translator that's sitting at you don't know Spanish, you don't know Russian if you go to Russia, you don't know Ukrainian like when you used to go to Ukraine, you paying for those translators. And yes, the woman that pulls you gets paid. They've already told the ladies, whichever one of you ladies pull one of these dudes, you get a certain amount of the money that we've been making off of these dudes. Yes, it's true. Am I saying every agency is like that? I don't know. So I'm not about to put that judgment call out there. But I've spoken to enough guys that said, listen, no. I know one brother, he's still suing to get, and I mentioned this last year, he's still suing to get $7,000 back in emails and text messages through the agency. Every time the female emails him, he had to pay a certain amount of money. Every time he emailed the female back or texted the female back, the agency will reach out to her. Did he text you? He'd have to pay on those texts. $7,000. Brother, they don't get us that easy. But they got him. And I talked to another brother. And the second brother I spoke to was so strung out on the girl that he had never met, but he saw through the agency and they were going to hook him up with. This brother was so in love with this woman. There is nothing I could do to talk. Like I said, he had never been here. He only seen this woman through, it could have been catfish. This brother was so in love. Older dude, my age. No matter what I said, didn't matter. He wanted her. I'm like, this person could have been AI as far as he knew. He wanted her. It was sad. It was like an addiction. They were so used to sending money. It was like it was nothing. It was like addiction, like a drug addiction. And I'm listening to these dudes and I'm like, you ain't trying to criticize or judge anybody that's looking for love. But these agencies will reel you in and then pull the rug right from up under you and then introduce you to somebody new. And the cycle economically starts over again. Am I saying that's the situation with this brother? I don't know. Am I saying that with all agencies? I don't know. But they're making billions. Okay, here we go. How much money does the dating industry make? How much money does the international dating agencies make? Okay. Y'all know I love the screen sharing. You know I love some good old-fashioned receipts. Good old-fashioned receipts. Let me screen share that before we go back to the video. According to recent data, the international dating agency market is projected to generate 4.07 billion, spelled with an alien, billion in revenue in 2024, while overall dating agency service market reaching approximately 8.15 billion globally. Just so your regular TikTok, your regular dating apps, Rumbles, not Rumble, but your regular dating apps, shout out to you guys on Rumble, are making 8.15 billion. And we know that it's not mainly women, it's mostly men. This means a substantial portion of the dating services revenue comes from international matchmaking. About half of it. Half of the 8.15 bill, 4.07 of it is the dating agencies that you guys are paying. You think that, okay, how are they making $4 billion a year in 2024 at least? How? If it's just one dude beating one woman and walking away happily ever after, how the hell can that go into the billions? It ain't even that many dudes on the planet that are of age and can spend that type of money. So how are they doing it? Recycling the same dudes. Using emotional prostitution to make you feel like you found the one. They pull her from up under your rug and up under the rug from up under you in one way or another by telling you, well, she's doing this or she's moving there or she may not be interested anymore. And then all of a sudden, but we've got somebody new. We got a new group of ladies. One woman said she's done this 4 or 5 times to where she was the one that got picked. And so they kept bringing her back because at the end she could just bail out and say, no, I think I'll stay in my home country. And the guy would say, oh, well, and then they would just introduce him to somebody new. She get her money. The translator got their money. The agency got their money. The hotel that you flew in and stayed in, they made money. The airlines made money. The restaurants and spots that you took the dates to, they making money. Everybody getting paid off of you when you're dealing with those dating agencies. And and the sad part is with my brother is he had already been here to Colombia. He should have automatically knew. He'd been to Cartagena. Ain't no way in. You think I'm gonna go to Cartagena and then come to Medellin and I need an agency? That's the man. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to find out what to do over there on to get everything in order over there on Instagram. But shout out to Rumble, young man Rumble. Shout out to you guys being here. Let's get back to the video. You guys have heard enough of my mouth.
Muy cariñoso, muy pendiente de que yo estuviera bien y me sintiera muy bien.
Maybe you and I can continue to talk and I come back to visit you. Sí.
Y has conocido personas y no ha funcionado. Es un hombre muy enfocado, hace unas preguntas muy puntuales, muy retadoras, me pareció muy interesante y tenemos gustos muy parecidos.
Woman who can handle a long distance relationship. Muy difícil, muy difícil.
Entiendo lo que dices. Sin embargo, te puedo decir que yo no tengo experiencia pues como en el tema, pero yo creo que eso también se aprende en el camino. Aunque yo sé que eso es pues como más de tiempo, de conocerse un poco más, pero él sí me planteó de cómo podría ser una relación a distancia y yo le dije que estaba pues como abierta al tema.
So she's telling them Bruh, I've never done this before. I've never did the long distance thing. He's also already said that it's going to be very different. It is. Take it from a dude that did it for a minute. The long distance thing is not easy if you're not coming to Colombia or whatever country at least 3, 4, at least 5 times that year. I want to say this again. If you're not a dude that's coming to visit that country on a regular basis, let's not lie and pretend that you're going to be or you are in a long distance relationship. Like I said, Andre and I are disciples of long distance relationships, and we basically did it the right way. I was down here at least 5, 6 times. I'm here in that year. I'm getting furniture. I'm getting an apartment. I'm doing this, that. I'm showcasing. I'm moving. So she actually could see, and I could actually see the actions taking place. But I kid you not, for you guys that you really don't plan on coming back to Colombia like that, maybe only 3 times a year, and it's just how your schedule fell in place. It's not that you're doing anything wrong. It's just how your schedule fall in place. I'm telling you, you are not in a long distance relationship. You just got a chick that you want to smash again when you get back to Colombia. That's what that is. You smash her on your first trip or your second trip, and now you think we're in a relationship. Bruh, she getting smashed, bruh. Where you think she learned to suck like that from? You think your booty was the first booty that she ever licked? She just started sucking balls when she saw your balls. Bruh, practice makes perfect. That's what we were raised on. So where's she practicing to keep her skills tight? She made you bust 2 times in 4 minutes and 32 seconds. Where's she learning from? And you think them skills go to waste? Why, you back in the States and you don't plan on going back to DR no time too soon? Fellas, like I said, there's nothing wrong with long distance relationships if you're going to take it serious and you're going to do it the right way. Nothing wrong with it. And I'm like I said, I'm a disciple of long distance relationship. I know a few that really worked out really, really well. But if you're going to have it, you're going to get your feelings hurt because you're going to find out that she's smashing somebody other than you. And you don't care if it's a local dude or if it's another dude from the States. You just upset because the chick that you thought that you were in a long distance relationship with, you actually weren't. I'm telling you, if you are not coming to whatever country, I don't care if it's Thailand, if you are only going twice a year to Thailand, you are not in a long distance relationship. You are a sponsor. You coming out those proceeds, but you're not in a long distance relationship. And none of you dudes can sell me that. You cannot sell me on that. Not that I'm hating or you don't understand. I love Dre. We're different. You can sell that to somebody who hasn't been in a long distance relationship. And I know the work that it takes. We know what work me and Andre had to put into our relationship. And other guys and ladies have had to put in for their long distance relationship. So theirs is parallel to ours. And then all of a sudden here yours come and you talking about, I'm in a long distance relationship where she's in Vietnam. Cool. When last time you been there? About I was there before the pandemic. You in a long distance relationship and you were there with her before the pandemic. Bruh, stop the madness. Let's get back to the video. And then I'll come to the comments. So he's trying to convince her we could do a long distance, girl. And she's saying, I've never experienced that, so I don't know nothing about that. Usually when I'm with some dude, he local.
Photo I couldn't get out of my mind. Ay, ay, ay. Pasando, pasando, pasando.
La conversación, me pareció una conversación muy retadora, unas preguntas muy interesantes. De hecho, no me esperaba ese tipo de preguntas, pero me gustaron mucho porque sé que es un hombre muy maduro. Su actitud muy sonriente, muy dispuesto, me pareció una actitud muy bonita. Cariñoso, atento y enfocado. Ha sido un hombre muy agradable.
Muchas gracias, muchas gracias.
Muchas gracias por permitirme conocerlo, por buscarme, porque
Oh, for all you guys that don't know, that was definitely staged. Not his birthday, not the singing. Hey, T-Mac, all you guys that live here in Colombia have been here in Colombia. Did they sing the whole birthday song? They only sung like the first verse. Am I lying? I've never heard the Colombian or the Latin song sung with the first verse and they walk away. Am I lying? Come on, all you dudes that's been in Latin America, Puerto Rican, all you do that's dated Latin women in the States. They sing the whole. Didn't nobody clap at the end? They just started just cleaning up their table. Okay, we did what we need to do for these crazy foreigners. We're out of here. Let me scroll to the bottom. Let me see if I'm crazy. Thanks, Jay. I've never heard that song with somebody just sung. I'm gonna go back to it. Let you guys see it. That's why I said, well, that was staged. Because nobody's ever sung, none. And you always at a restaurant here in Colombia and somebody's it's their birthday celebration. And so sometimes everybody in the whole restaurant just start clapping and singing the song together. So I've never heard it sung like, okay, we're gonna give him a couple of lines and we're out of here.
There was one photo I couldn't get out of my mind.
Thank you, Bobby.
Ay, ay, ay. Pasando, pasando, pasando.
la conversación me pareció una conversación muy retadora, unas preguntas muy interesantes. De hecho, no me esperaba ese tipo de preguntas, pero me gustaron mucho porque sé que es un hombre muy maduro. Su actitud muy sonriente, muy dispuesto, me pareció una actitud muy bonita. Cariñoso, atento y enfocado. Ha sido un hombre muy agradable.
Muchas gracias, muchas gracias.
Oh, I'll see what happened. I'll see what happened. They edited it out, so they did sing the whole song. They edited it out, so it kind of like the clip just went. They just clipped it out like that. Okay, I'll see what happened.
Muchas gracias por permitirme conocerlo, por buscarme, porque él de hecho fue el que me buscó a partir de mi perfil y fue un rato muy bendecido.
How was your birthday yesterday?
It was really well. Like I said, I wasn't really expecting that. I had so much fun.
Oh, that's good.
My first time here in Medellin, yes, and it's been nothing short of amazing. I had the opportunity to celebrate my birthday with friends, and I made some new friends, and I was totally unexpecting the warm wishes I got for my birthday. It was really, really special. Yeah.
What can I say? He has to be really a lovely guy, you know, a detail guy who like to give details like go to dinner, flowers, and that kind of thing. If you're really looking for real love, you know, if you're looking for somebody who has to be, I mean, you got to take time and take options, you know, because I mean, you can find the right one and immediately, or you got to be like getting in dates with people to see how everything's running.
Yeah. He made a good point. Being detail oriented. The last date, the dinner date, was really nice. Lena personality, she's very affectionate and nurturing.
Okay.
And she said she's looking for a serious relationship. Talking with her last night during dinner, we had more in common than I thought. In terms of music, we both like jazz. We both like to work out and do yoga. So conversating with her was really easy. Yeah. I mean, that day Maria was excelente.
That's funny.
Muy excelente.
Is it just me? Should he had not got his hair cut prior to dating the women?
Because, ¿cómo está? Yeah, I'm looking for a woman who's nurturing, caring, compassionate.
I think looking for that sweet woman,
Yes.
you know, like the one who's maybe also caring about others, you know, not only caring about herself. Yeah, then maybe also asking what you offer you, what can you offer, or how are you in a relationship, you know, or how you show love, or what is your love language.
Yes.
Now, with these agencies, it's their job to lead you, to make you feel comfortable, to make you feel like you're making the right decision, to make you feel like your money that you're investing is going towards a good cause. That's their job. Do realize these guys are coming out of thousands, man. I mean, up to $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 for one trip. You got to pay for those hotel rooms. You got to pay for your meals. You got to pay for your Uber rides. You got a translator as well as a woman that's going to be going from table to table with you that you're going to be paying. The lady that's sitting on the other end, that's his translator. And so she's going to be the one at the table talking with the ladies as he goes from table to table. You got to pay for that. You know how they used to say when we were kids, you see the G.I. Joe toy, or you see the $6 Million Man toy, or He-Man. What do they say to us? Batteries sold separately. So it is with this brother. Just because he paid for the event, all the other stuff is sold separately. Let's go back to the video. And shout out to him. Shout out to, like I said, I hope everything worked out great for him. I really do. Like I said, do nice guys finish last in Colombia? I say yes. Because if he had went to Cartagena, like he said, in 2018, he would have known by now he didn't need an agency. But some guys just don't have the confidence. Like the one brother just said, the self-worth. Have the confidence in their own self-worth. Not that you don't have self-worth, but you don't walk in your self-worth. And so you get to the other side of Colombia and you think that, oh, well, I need no, you don't need an agency. And he ended up meeting some friends. Like the big dude that he was walking with, he said there was new friends that had been living in Medellin. Why didn't they tell him, dog, you don't need no, bruh, you don't need no agency, bruh. This Medellin, Colombia. This Colombia. This South America. You don't need no agency. Okay. Y'all ready? How many locals do y'all see or have ever heard of in South America, any part, using dating agencies? T-Mac laid the nail on the head, hit the nail on the head. I'm gonna come back to that comment, T-Mac. Have you ever seen the locals doing this? Yeah, they not locals. Yes, they got the girlfriends, they got the wives, they got the paper play, they got the friends. Yeah, they meet women just like we meet women. But I don't see no agencies around here for locals. You know why? Because the locals ain't got that type of money to be bringing in. Shout out to Theo. Theo said, my love language is mine is starting to slowly but surely become AWS too. I was up all night long. It's worth it, Theo. It is worth it. And I want to say I appreciate you. I was talking to my group lead today, and he was helping me out with the visual studio. And so right after this live stream is back to work. But I can say, man, being in Theo's class, man, gives you real world work experience or environment, not just collegiate. So all you guys that are thinking about taking Theo's classes next year, man, you really should get involved because he teaches it from the perspective of day one on your new job. This is what you're going to be doing from now on. And I really appreciate and I enjoy learning from that perspective. So yeah. You see Chewbacca approves. Shout out to Chewie. Shout out to Chewie. Let's go back to the video, guys. Right here.
Am I missing anything? Any questions that you guys could think of? ¿Cómo está? Yeah, I'm looking for a woman who's nurturing, caring, compassionate.
I think looking for that sweet woman,
Yes.
you know, like the one who's maybe also caring about others, you know, not only caring about herself. Yeah, then maybe also asking what to offer you, what can you offer, or how are you in a relationship, you know, or how you show love, or what is your love language.
Yes. Am I missing anything? Any questions that you guys could think of?
I mean, you only have 10 minutes, right? So Natalia, you will see what is...
Sometimes we don't have like enough time.
Yeah, sometimes. But you have quite a few questions, you know, like the love language thing, the church.
Sure.
So there, let's go for that.
Absolutely.
First night.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I'm sure you will find a really good woman for you.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. You can tell when somebody got a really good heart if you read people. And that's what I do. That's why I'm here.
That's true.
To help you out.
Okay. Let's do this. Yeah.
Yeah. So let's see what you can find tonight. So let's go
That's true.
over there.
Pause it for a second, guys, before we get to the party part. For those of you that want to support the channel, support our growth and what we're doing over here, make sure that you guys go over to our shout out to Theo. Go over. No, it's not restored. No, we got access to the channel, but it's not restored as far as us receiving proceeds. So anybody that wants to support the channel, make sure that you do it by way of Cash Out, which is not hashtag, but it's $ Love Crossing, $ Love Crossing, or by way of PayPal, which is our email address, aspence2011. We appreciate you guys for your support. Let's get back to the video.
Del, que está aquí conmigo el día de hoy. Del es de Arizona, de Phoenix. No tiene hijos, no fuma, tampoco le gusta que fumen. Y bueno, está buscando la mujer de su vida, alguien con quien casarse, formar una familia. Hola, buenas noches, ¿cómo están, señorita? And that's what I do. That's why I'm here.
That's
to
true.
help you out.
Okay. Let's do this.
I brought
Yeah.
you back for a second for a minute.
So let's see what you can find tonight. So let's go over there. Les presento a Del, que está aquí conmigo el día de hoy. Del es de Arizona, de Phoenix. No tiene hijos, no fuma, tampoco le gusta que fumen. Y bueno, está buscando.
Now, one thing that we in our topic tonight is talking about nice guys finishing last in South America. The one mistake that I continue to see nice guys make in South America is acting like there's only one attractive woman in South America. I'll say that again. One of the biggest mistakes I see that guys are making in South America, because me and our visual creatures, you nice guys are only treating them nice because of what you see visually and what you think is a rarity. I'll say this again, because of what you see visually and what you think is a rarity. Beauty is the norm in South America and globally, really. Shout out to you guys. Yeah, show your boy some love. We got $12. That's it. We got $12 tonight. Show your boy some love tonight. I appreciate the brothers that have donated, but $12? But remember, guys, that they're not going to run out of beauty in South America. And I want you to start thinking like that. I want you to start thinking with the mindset of, listen, I understand that if this person isn't into me, then the next person is. Some of you dudes are nerdy dudes that need you a nerd girl. Some of you guys, we're going to come back to the video. Shout out to Chewy. Some of you guys are nerd dudes that keep coming down to these other countries. And the reason why you got to stay in pay for play, stay with party girls, not because I can pull them. Yeah, you can do that. I can pay them. Yes, you can afford to pay them. But a lot of you dudes, you don't want to date who you are. I'm Andre. Part street, 1/3 nerd. I love reading. I love knowledge. I love insight. I love nerdies. I'm a Lord of the Rings fan, Star Wars fan, Star Trek fan. Give me old school hip hop, but I can go to an opera or a ballet with the best of them. I'm 1/3 nerd. I've been in shootouts, and at the end of that same year, I've been to the fundraisers ball with the mayor. What did I do? And I'm a good looking nerd. That's the difference. I'm not even an unattractive nerd. I am 1/3 nerd and very attractive. Shout out to my 1/3 nerd clothing line. 1/3 nerd means that you have something that you are passionate about that other people consider nerdy. Whether it be you 1/3 nerd for the gym, whether you 1/3 nerd for golfing, whether you're 1/3 nerd for writing or reading or AWS. Many of us are 1/3 nerd for something. Now the other 66% plus, we just regular dudes. But I'm 1/3 nerd. And guess what I did? I made sure I married somebody that was attractive because I'm an attractive man, yes. But I made sure I got somebody that's 1/3 nerd too. I didn't try to step out of my zone. I didn't need a sexy chick only that was so sexy, but she dumb as a box of rocks. No, I need me somebody that was of the intelligentsia as well. Andre has read more books in the last month than I have in the last year. And I love to read. But Andre be going through them. 1/3 nerd. Now that I'm in Theo's class, I live the life of a reader. Reading is fundamental. But my point is that stay in your lane. There are, some of the hottest chicks I be seeing here in Colombia be the nerd chicks. The chicks that's walking out of school, or she's walking into somebody's library, or the chick that have her nursing outfit on, or she's doing this, and she works at the bank. We go to the bank, and I'll sit back and I'll look, and I'm seeing all them nerdy chicks behind the counter, and I'm like, these dudes don't holler at none of these chicks. But let you get you a hot airheaded chick, y'all come out of y'all proceeds like. You'll pay a hot, airheaded chick. I like how you spell bites, Theo. Caught that. Airheaded chick, you'll pay proceeds to. But a chick in South America that looks like that she could eventually make her own money, y'all don't give them chicks a chance. If you're a nerdy dude, if you're a nice guy, there are nice women down here for you. Stop trying to step out of your lane, bruh. There's nothing wrong with the lane that you're in. That's the problem with a lot of nice dudes. They don't realize the lane that you're in. If you're 1/3 nerd over fitness, you ever notice the fitness dudes, who do they date? The fitness chicks. The dudes that like to read end up with the chicks that like to read. Dudes that like to travel end up with women normally that like to travel. All of us are 1/3 nerd about something or passionate about something. And a lot of times we meet the female, the anime dudes, the Comic-Con dudes. They be smashing them chicks. They be coming in there with the female Thundercat outfit on, looking like Chitara. Looking like Supergirl. Dressed like some of their best anime characters and be smashing them. Nerdy, 1/3 nerd over anime and cosplay. Now, the rest of us may look at it like, get with somebody that's in your zone, in your lane. Some of you dudes are into different type of music. I'm with that. Some of you dudes make the mistake. You get with the party girl, and you think because you a party dude that the party girl, we all know, in the words of Prince, parties weren't meant to last. In the words of Prince, parties weren't meant to last. I'm talking about guys that are coming down here for something serious. Not you weekend warriors only. Yeah. So at the end of the day, guys, let's go back to the video. But I just want you guys to realize there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with you except you are trying to, sometimes somebody try to say, some people try to say, you just dating out of your league. I say that sometimes we make the mistake of dating somebody that's not even there's not even in our league. There's not even in our league. That's not trying to accomplish anything. They ain't got nothing. They trying to do nothing, but she's sexy. And then you sit up there like Scarface, mad at the restaurant. Look at my wife, full of Quaaludes. She can't even give me a baby. You looking like Scarface. She can't even give me a baby. All she do is sit around, sleep with those sunglasses on. Okay. Speaking of reading a book, Prince. Oh yeah, without a doubt. Without a doubt. Excellent book. And I'll take that $12 full of love, by the way. Shout out to you, brother, for that $12. I am not a hater. Let's go back to the video.
Buscando la mujer de su vida, alguien con quien casarse, formar una familia. Hola, buenas noches, ¿cómo están, señoritas? My name is Juliana.
Tengo 35 años, yo soy 31 totalmente.
She's 35. She was almost saying 31. She said that I'm a liar.
Soy auxiliar de enfermería.
She works in as a nurse. She likes to talk a lot. She's like extrovert, like really social.
¿Hasta cuántos años tienes?
How old are you? Let them guess.
Yes.
¿Qué adivinan? ¿Cuánto? 41?
No.
She said? 49? 43?
Corn in the building.
45? 48?
No.
50? Casi. Una estrellita,
He looks close for his age.
Entonces, él se dedica, trabaja para el gobierno en toda la parte que es hacer programas para todo el tema de transporte, pero también tiene su spa de uñas y él mismo es el que hace las uñas. Everyone is like, yeah, get my nails.
So he has a career in the States and he owns a nail shop. So my man has gotten his proceeds up, got his money right, and now he's looking for love, which is nothing wrong with that at the age of 50.
Beatriz for president. ¿Cómo se describiría? Like describe yourself with one word.
Uno.
I think like that, Theo. I think like, man, dude should be dating some of the women that's in charge. I think like that. Like, I'm one of the guys that, like, while you guys are messing with the chick in the club, I'm looking for the chick that's the female manager of the club, or while you trying to mess with the bartender, I'm trying to reach out and find out who's the head bartender that's running all these bartenders, or the female that runs this restaurant or owns this restaurant. That's me. I've always been like that. Always. Who's in charge? Who's in charge? Who's in charge? Anybody can smash these chicks. Who's in charge? Who's running this thing?
Uno. Yeah.
Alegre.
Authentic.
But my word would be ambicioso.
Ambicioso.
I want someone that is honest, romantic, passionate, and ambitious.
Who did you like? Because you probably like women in the...
And that was a good point that he made. I want you guys, don't let that slide by. We're gonna bring that beat back.
That's for her. Entonces, él se dedica, bueno, trabaja para el gobierno en toda la parte que es hacer programas para todo el tema de transporte, pero también tiene su spa de uñas y él mismo es el que hace las uñas. Everyone is like, yeah, do my nails. Beatriz for president. ¿Cómo se describiría? Like describe yourself with one word.
Uno. Yeah.
Alegre.
Authentic.
But my word would be ambicioso.
Ambicioso.
Here's the kicker. For all you ambitious guys like this brother, do remember this. There are a lot of women in South America. They are gorgeous and they are successful. But a lot of them have never dated ambitious men. A lot of us nice guys that come down to South America fail to remember that if that woman doesn't have any form of ambition within her, the relationship might not last because she doesn't know what ambition looks like. And she's thinking that you just working so hard, you ain't got no time for her. Ambitious women understand that. Women that are ambitious to see the family grow and take care of the family and see you guys accomplish goals together, things like that. Like Andrea. And like many of you guys' girlfriends. They have no problem with you staying up late at night doing the homework that Theo has for us. They understand ambition. You have to be willing to understand that some of the women that you walk away from are women that do not understand ambition. They say it's nice. Oh, he owns a nail shop, but all the work that goes behind it, there's a lot of women in South America that can't relate to an ambitious man at 50 years old, and he's a computer programmer. They can't relate to that. It looks cute, but you got to remember that a lot of women aren't used to the American style of what we call ambition, that grind that we do. T-Mac says this. He said, I have to let women go who have no ambition in life. True. They don't want to go anywhere. They don't want to do anything. They don't want to have anything. Yeah. Shout out to Bobby. And Ethan in the building. He said, that's true. Most chicks are lazy in Colombia. I don't want to say that they're lazy, but I'll say that their version of the Colombian dream is different from the American dream. Think about it. We were raised in a country that said you could be a homeless nobody, and if all falls in place correctly and you're in the right position when all things fall in place, you could be a multimillionaire. We live in a country that, okay, I just got to this country. I don't know anybody. I barely know the language. We've got ESL class, English as a second language classes in the United States. There is no Spanish as for second languages for us. Spanish as a second language. We don't have any courses for us. But in the United States, they do. You get a chance to try to make your version of the American dream come to pass. Oh, Bobby says, my ex-wife had no ambition. She was not supposed to, she would not support me in starting a catering company. Wow. Now it's too late for that. Yeah, for real, man. That's sad. That's sad. Americans are born in consumerism and capitalism. That's true. So we are born without knowing the difference of whether we want to be ambitious or not. We were born in an ambitious, industrialized environment. So I couldn't say, I can't even say most women that I see in Colombia are lazy. After living here 6 years, I couldn't say that. Because there are so many women that are in school, so many women that own businesses. There are so many women that are trying to accomplish things. We just have to look at it from the currency exchange that, you know, if you're a doctor in Colombia, what you making $1,500 a month to $6,000 a month as a doctor, as a surgeon. So, yeah. Yeah, that currency. Let's go back to the video.
I want someone that is honest, romantic, passionate, and ambitious.
Who did you like? Because you probably like women in this table.
Claudia. Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Yeah. So how do you want to do with this thing?
Name, age.
Jacqueline and 32. Me llamo Gabriela, tengo 30 años.
30?
Me llamo Mariela y tengo 35 años.
35?
Me llamo Juliana, tengo 28.
Wendell, pero le dicen Del. Y lo
quiere tener.
They asked me if you would like to have children.
I'm definitely open to the possibility. If my wife would like to have a child, I would definitely consider it.
Okay.
Now, like I said before, Colombia does not, or South America will not run out of beauty. Stop acting like it. I mean that. When you guys come down here, stop acting like South America is going to run out of beauty if you don't get that particular one. It's not. So, bruh, do yourself a favor, take a deep breath, and do like T-Mac and Theo and all the other guys said. Get yourself on track. Let's say economically, you're on track. And you want to move to Thailand. Focus on the moving part. Don't focus on all the ladies and the fun that you're going to do. That's going to come. That's going to be there. And I'll say something that a lot of you guys have yet to realize. Shout out to my man Teddy in the building. Teddy said the thumbnail. A lot of you guys, that thumbnail. A lot of you guys don't realize the vacation you is complete. Y'all keep hearing me say this. This is going into the book. The vacation you is completely different from the relocation you. You go into a certain country several times a year, that's the vacation you. I'm telling you, you're having fun, you're enjoying yourself, and you're like, this is my country. Great. You found your city. Great. You found a side of your city. I promise you guys, when you guys start to live in that particular country, it will amaze you how you'll turn into the relocation you. You be looking at the club like, if I go, I go. If I don't, I'm good. The relocation you can slow down and take the time, and you can pick and choose the ladies that you want now. It doesn't necessarily have to be one. It could be all, you can have many ladies, but you can take your time now. Why? Because you live in that country now. So you can just kind of like take your time. The relocation you has routines. I mean this, guys. The vacation you has no routines. You on a timer and you're on the vacation you. I got to get this done. I'm trying to party over here. I'm trying to smash this. I'm trying to have fun. But that's all of us, vacation mode. Once you live in that country, the relocation you has routines. You wake up at a certain time. You work at a certain time. You go to the store. You have your lady friends come over at a certain time. You hang out with your boys at a certain time. You go bowling at it or golfing or whatever it may be at a certain time. You have your routines. So remember, guys, there's a difference between the vacation you and all these vacation YouTubers I keep hearing y'all talk about and talking. I promise you, even the vacation YouTubers see the country differently once they become relocator YouTubers. They start showing you different content than just the party. Because they live in the country now, and now they see it from a different light. Shout out to you guys. Let's go back to the video. Oh, let's go to our brother right quick. Shout out to Suave Prince in Colombia with the 10,000 Colombian pesos. Shout out to you. He said, thank you for the game over the years, OG, because of you, I moved to Colombia for a year. He said, but it's back to Africa for me. Appreciate you. Appreciate you too, brother. And I'm glad that you made it down. I really am glad. Me and Andre were talking about when we get a chance to go to Africa. Hopefully sometimes next year, we're already kind of like putting some things in the making. And so shout out to you, brother. My man Bobby says this. He said, I want a woman that is 1/3 nerd, educated, and bring her nerdiness to the table and its tradition. Yeah, that's me. That's what I look for. Dude, I purposely did that. Man, I love when Andrea put her glasses on. Ooh, looks so sexy. The sexy school teacher / librarian / freaky co-worker. Yeah, you heard me. She put them glasses on looking like the freaky co-worker that you want to smash, but you know she got a man. But if she ever wanted to cheat, you want her to cheat with you. That's how Andre be making me feel whenever I see her put her glasses on. Like, oh, that's the freaky coworker, the freaky boss that you like. I wouldn't smash my boss, but I still would smash my boss. You want somebody that is 1/3 nerd about something, somebody that has a passion about something that other people might not have a passion about. And you can find that in South America, as well as other parts of the world. He said, but I want kids, so I need late 20s, early 30s. That's true. That's a good point, Bobby. I'm the same way. He said, once I have established myself after the move, I will be 50 in December. That's when I was 50. A lot of us left that 50, man. I'm telling you, boy, that 50, man. I love that 50. I ain't gonna even lie to you. Brother from down under, he said, chilling at the hookah bar on Sunday with my routine. Yep, that's it. That's it, man. Your routines, man. Your routines. I'm gonna give you guys a secret. Your routines will make you more comfortable in a new country more than any woman ever can. I never leaned on Andrea to make me feel comfortable living here in Colombia. My routines did that for me. The things that I did in the States. Hey, you go to the States in the gym, go to the States here, go on grocery shopping, little things that you consider just everyday things that you did in the States. Whether you're a guy that likes to paint or write or AWS. At the end of the day, your routines will make you feel more at home in Brazil, Thailand, Germany, than even your woman will. And I got a great woman, but I didn't lean on her to make me feel comfortable in Colombia. My routines, in other words, if Andrea was nowhere around and she's on the other side of the city, I have my routines that have me comfortable and at peace and full of joy here. So yeah, you're absolutely correct, brother. Shout out to you with the routines. T-Mac say, oh, I'm dipping the conversation. So as soon as I see that @ sign, I'm dipping the conversation. Any relation to John Coltrane? Nope, but I love me some jazz. Think I got everybody. Shout out again, once again, to my man Teddy Fresh in the building. And shout out to those Rumble dudes over there, Rumble Young Men Rumble. I haven't forgot about all 17 of you guys over there. That's why I've been reading your comments. Quiet Storm said, bring it back to the States. Shake my head. How dare thee? Yeah, man, listen. Like I said, I've talked to a few guys that have wonderful relationships with women that they brought back to the States. But I've spoken to too many dudes that's like, man, I brought her back. Now she don't want to travel no more. She said, I ain't leaving the States. I'm like, well, let's go to another state. She like, no, I'm comfortable here. I don't want to go see no other state. I'm good. New York is everything, or Miami is everything. I'm like, man, bruh. And them dudes be so pressed and depressed because they want to travel with their woman, but their woman just doesn't want to travel anywhere. They feel so like, I'm in America and that is it. I ain't going nowhere. And so your passport collecting dust. I'm like, okay. Zach said this. He said, she's not leaving the States. Crazy. Yeah. Oh, listen, there's a few ladies that's out there like that. Swab says, he said, yeah, I just been studying, working out, saving money. He said, routines are important. It's easy to blow a lot of money, even in Colombia. Yeah, preach, brother. Even in Colombia, I've messed up thousands. You are not alone, brother. You are not alone, because you see them pesos as it's so easy to kind of like, that's only 5,000 pesos, 7,000 pesos, 20,000 pesos. And all of a sudden you went through $2,000-3,000 worth of pesos and not even noticed it. He is not lying on that one. So yeah, your routine, that's very, very, very important to have your routine, because your routine make you feel like you're at home now. They humble in Colombia, but it's not in Los Angeles. Yeah, for real. Yep. That's for real. Shout out to Brian in the building. He said, I got the new passport. You got the new one. Shout out to you, brother. Especially since now they're letting us do it online now. It's slightly different from the old one. I did notice that too. I have the old one, but I've seen a couple of you guys with the new passports. Yes. He said, anyone with the new issue passport, any issues, let him know. Has anyone had any issues with the new type of, anyone with the new type in Colombia, meaning that you use your passport from the States and come to Colombia? He said, I lived in Japan and Colombia. So yeah, let's get back to the video, guys. As you guys converse. And he said, I worked in Brazil. Guys, please take some salsa lessons. Y'all driving me crazy now. Y'all want to come to Cali and y'all know you need salsa.
I just wanna know what's on your mind. We get like this each and every time. I know things gon' work, yes, we'll be fine. She said we better be, yeah.
That's one thing I can say that I like about the brother. He is going into different parts of Medellin through each one of the dates. Each one of his dates are completely different from the first one.
Like is complicated?
No, I don't think it's complicated. I think finding someone that see things the way you see it, finding a woman that you could build your life with and have one common goal.
I like her. I like her energy. What do you guys have to say? Put a 1 in the comment section if you like her. I like her energy. I'm putting a 1. Like I like her. I give it to her. Bam. Just right. Exactly what he needs. Thus far. Didn't even see much of her at all. But I just saw his energy when he's walking with her. Yeah. You see, that's a no-go for me. I'll take the rub. If you, hey, for him, I'll take that for him. I'll take that for him. Yeah. See, some of y'all, you sitting up there judging the woman because the knees rubbing together. While dudes are in Medellin getting scoped, you worried about some knees. Man, let me bring that beat back.
I know things gon' work, yes, we'll be fine. She said we better be.
You got a donk
yeah.
for him.
No, it's not like is complicated.
No, I don't think it's complicated. I think finding someone that see things the way you see it, finding a woman that you could build your life with and have one common goal.
Phoenix, Arizona. Él no tiene hijos, pero le gusta hacer voluntariado. Él trabaja con el gobierno. En su tiempo libre le gusta hacer uñas. Tiene un negocio de uñas.
¿Hacer uñas?
Sí. Do you know how to make them?
Sí. Hijos.
Any kids? No.
El nombre es Sandy.
Sandy. She's 44. She's fashion designer. Her name is Gisela.
Soy administradora.
She works in administration. Okay, so Gisela was asking, why are Colombian women? What are you searching in a Colombian woman?
For me, Colombian women are very strong.
Son muy fuertes, las colombianas.
Oriented.
Son muy orientadas hacia la familia.
I like their personality.
Les gusta la personalidad que tienen.
And I like the culture.
Y la cultura. What are you passionate about?
Helping people.
Ayudar a las personas. Sí. Hola, ¿cómo están?
Hola. Mi nombre es Lina.
Her name is Lina.
Tengo 35 años.
She's 35.
Me gusta hacer ejercicio.
She likes to exercise.
Leer.
To read.
Y bueno, sí, ya.
¿Tú tienes hijos?
No tengo hijos y tampoco quiero tener.
My name is Juana. I am 22 years old. I live with my parents. I have children. My name is Sarah. I'm 27. I work as customer service for a company in Texas.
not a bad group of older lady. You got some monsters.
Beautiful.
Sí.
Hey. Yeah.
All right, little thickie.
Todos. Ajá.
Oh, that's his second date
I'm
with
a
her.
professional. Man of many talents. Man of many talents.
Good job. Perfect.
We spent time Thursday together. We had dinner for my birthday. So breaking the ice Thursday for my birthday, and then sent her again. And on that all-day tour, gave us more time to interact.
Okay, so here we go. So let's say they took a car. Just to let you guys who haven't been to Colombia know where they are. They are in Guatapé, the Rock. That's about a 2.5 hour ride just in the taxi, just in the car from Medellin. So that he's had enough time to just be sitting next to her. Yeah, she thickness. You could tell she was a sister. Light-skinned sister, so we could tell she was a sister, but so he had a chance before even getting to Guatapé for 2+ hours to be in the taxi next to her, chopping it up, spitting his game. Just to let you guys know the foundation of the situation for those who haven't been to Guatapé before.
¿Cómo estamos acá? ¿Hay feeling?
Sí.
Sí. Sí.
And the translator there? Man, I left the translator, girl. We don't need you. We good. Translator, you got to go. You got to go. Translator probably sitting in the front seat while we riding. Oh, hell no. Translator, you got to go. We don't need you no more. We don't even need this agency anymore. I'm good. Good looking out. Here's a tip. Now leave me be. I got you. I could take it from here. He said, she's okay. I'm from the South. She's average. Yeah, I thought that too. That's the other thing about when you're down here in Colombia, you see women from the perspective of stateside, you like, dang. But down here, when you're here enough, you're kind of like, oh, that's the average woman here. That's the average woman here. So I'm about to go here for a second. He said, this ninja high five the broad. You caught. I thought I was the only one that caught that. You are not supposed to be high-fiving chicks. You nice dude, stop it. Now, if you don't want the chick and you like, okay, hey, high five, I never wanted you anyway, that's one thing. But if you're trying to get with a chick, bruh, high five is like instantaneous friend zone. Come on, Teddy, you don't be talking about something. Let me high five a chick before I get in bed. Man, do not do that, brothers. High five. What? Okay. I mean, I got high five chicks. I'm married. I'm high fiving everybody. Hey, everybody get a high five. I'm married. Single? Y'all dudes that's single? Man, stop high fiving chicks. Y'all out there just high fiving chicks at the club. High five? No, man. The only thing that's supposed to be going up is your legs, not your hands. High fiving chicks. I thought I was the only one that caught that. Let me bring that beat back. I thought I was the only one that caught that. I was like, did he just high five her? But this Negro just. Oh, they took the bus there. Okay. They rode the bus.
Beautiful.
Okay.
See. Hey.
Yeah, she thick with it.
Yeah.
You feel like
Todos. Ajá. Ahí, para todos.
Nice. I'm a professional. Man of many talents. Man of many talents.
Oh yeah, them stairs, boy. Those stairs in Guatapé. Those that have survived.
Good job.
You see her walk?
We spent time Thursday together. We had.
I can look at her walk.
I'm a professional. Man of many talents. Man of many talents.
You walk like an old man. And her feet was ankles on her climbing that Guatapé rock. Yeah, that rock right there. That thing is a beast. Watch how she walk. Here we go.
Good job.
You gotta work. Probably nice, though. Leave me alone.
We spent time Thursday together. We had dinner for my birthday. So
Absolutely correct.
breaking the ice Thursday for my birthday, and then seeing her again. And on
think
that
he does have a
tour,
grip on
gave us
basic
more time to
Spanish.
interact.
¿Cómo estamos acá? ¿Hay feeling?
Sí,
Sí.
mucho.
Ah, sí. Ah, muy bien. Hay feeling. Es la segunda cita. ¿Y cómo te sientes?
Muy bien, muy atento y siento que nos
Oh, I
comprendemos
remember
muy
that
bien
area, man.
en lo que queremos.
Nice food
Qué
over
bueno.
there.
Él me habló de ti de todo el tiempo. Entonces, eso es bueno. Está pensando en ti. ¿Y cómo tú how are you? How's it
I'm
going?
doing great. Thank you for having us
beautiful.
again. We're here in beautiful Guadalupe, and I hit it off with Lena from day one. We share so many common interests, and I'm excited to see where this goes.
Repping us well, man. If you're from the D, you are not repping us well, brother. Here we go to bowling. Guys, when you're taking women out in Colombia, do not sleep on the bowling alleys. Do not sleep on the bowling alleys. Do not sleep on the bowling alleys if you're taking them out in your own date mode.
It's your third date right now, right?
Yes.
So how has it developed from the first day until now, and where you are at right now?
Wow. The first day was Thursday night for dinner for my birthday. It
Yeah.
was really nice.
That's a good one, Brian.
I knew right
I know
away
exactly
then
what
we
you're
had a
talking about.
connection.
Yes.
And now we're here on the third day, a day before I fly back home. And it's been really electric. The energy is good.
Siento que desde el primer momento fue muy bien. Teníamos las cosas muy claras y él siempre me habló con toda sinceridad y hemos seguido igual. Sí, entonces ha sido muy bien. ¿Y te gustaría empezar algo serio con él? Sí, claro. ¿En serio? Sí, hemos tenido más confianza, entonces hablamos más fluidamente. Qué bueno, sí.
And what's the plan now? You're going back there?
Yes.
And what's your plan? When would you like to come back? When can you see her again?
Yes, I believe once I go back, me and Lena will continue to communicate. While she gives me the date, I'll come back.
¿Cómo piensas la relación si ahora empieza una relación a larga distancia? ¿Cómo piensas sobrellevar eso?
Pues yo pienso que es de mucha comunicación, todo el tiempo estar hablando y expresándonos cómo nos sentimos. Es importante. Si somos como muy tranquilos, entonces pues igual él no es como me presionan y yo a él tampoco, que fluya.
So we're doing amazing, I would say. Estamos súper bien. Estamos súper bien. Yo creo que falta solo una cosa. El besito. El besito. Ya te besito. Hey. I'm really happy for you too.
Thank you.
You look amazing. I think you're doing great, and
Okay.
it's going to
You got a
become
pool party?
better and better.
Making the D look bad. Hey, I'm bad at bowling, Jay.
So
That's the fun part.
Del just left. He went to the airport, and so to give a little resume of his experience here in Colombia, and what I think it's going to happen, not going to happen. So in general, I think Del had a really good week. He met a very good woman. He had good dates since the first day, as he was describing himself. Like the first dates were really good. The first 3 days, he had good connections already with a woman. But I think the key date was really the first one in the evening, on Thursday evening, on his birthday. The double date he did together with Shelton and Anna, and he met Lena on that first evening. And since that first evening, he always mentioned Lena. It was always, yeah, I like her, she's really sweet, she's really cute, and we have a lot of things in common, and she's hardworking, she studies. And so then on the next day, he had obviously still other dates. He was looking for other women, or meeting other women, not looking, but meeting other women, the ones we looked at the profiles. As we could see, he had definitely a type. He loved that nurturing, compassionate woman, the nurses, also the intelligent, stable woman, administrative work. All of the women he selected had been working for a long time, and I think Lena did see that. I think she appreciated him very much as a man. They actually went on 3 dates, and yesterday, obviously, she told me as well that she really would love to start a relationship with him. Ebalidis, I think, was also a good date with Diana in the end. He met Diana, it was one of his favorites in the beginning, and he had a good date with her. He actually thought about repeating it with her, but then he canceled. He said no. In the end, I'm not that interested. I think it was not really. I liked her really from the looks. I liked her profile. She was on the top of my list. But in the end, when they met, it was not that same energy, not that same feeling he had with Lena. So with Lena, it has been consistent. Like it started very nice. They had a really good connection. The messages they sent. On Sunday, they saw each other again, spent the whole day together in Guatapé, did the double date again. I think that really helped him to open her up. On Monday, I talked to her, and it was like, yeah, I'm so excited. I really want to see him again. Yes, I want to spend that last evening with him. Yes, I want that. I have a really good impression. I think it's going to work out for them. I hope, I wish them a lot of luck, but I think they connected in a very nice way. And in the end, he did go on other dates, but he realized it's her. It's her, and he's excited about her, and I think she realized very quickly that's him. And so, yeah, both are on the same page, and that's what we wanted. So to summarize, I think it was a very successful tour for Del. He did meet a lot of great women, and I do think he was very conscious and focused on the right one from the first moment on, and I think they're going to have a great future together. So let's see how it goes, and we will keep you updated.
Yeah, I mean, it was good scenario, good video. Hope the results turned out. Hey, don't be looking for that woman, man. Why he's still in the States. You know, I know some of you dudes, y'all dirty. Y'all be like, yeah, let me find this woman walking around Medellin. She lonely. He ain't been here in about 3 months anyway. So definitely, that was a good scenario. But I couldn't have did the agency thing. And I'm not an advocate of encouraging guys to do the agency thing, because I've just heard too many horror stories. Just because we saw one story today that looked pretty good doesn't necessarily mean that that's what normally happens. And like we saw, $4.07 billion are being made off of those agencies. He said, to me, she's mid, but those are the ones that treat you. I was about to say the same thing. That's exactly, some of us are prime examples of relationship success with the mid-range woman. Some of you dudes gonna spend the next 20 years trying to corral the hottest chick. Not even the locals. And the funny part is, the hottest chicks are usually the side chicks. That's the crazy part. You trying to fall in love with somebody else's type that will be a side chick in many cases. But you want to boo her up. Where everybody else say, just marry you a nicey, you're going to be good. Y'all know how to do that. Now, take her back to this. Now, we're sitting up here talking real good, aren't we, guys? Before I end this live stream. He gonna take her back to the States. She ain't mid in the States. She ain't mid in the States. All them garanimals that you guys got to choose from in the States, all them zoo animals, zoomorphics that y'all got to choose from the States. She ain't average in the state. Dude, if anything, I wouldn't bring her back to the States because she might blow up eating that stateside food. Now you're mad at yourself because you done brought her back to the States. She was in Colombia with her gym membership, eating healthy food, drink healthy water. She around family. She ain't stressed out. And then you take her back to the States among fat folk. See this, y'all don't think about this. You want to take her back to the States where she got to eat barbecue ribs on 4th of July, turkey on Thanksgiving, ham on Christmas. Come on now. You trying to introduce her to hog maul and greens. Y'all trying to not introduce her to, in Colombia or in South America, they eat pork. Y'all eat poke. Y'all trying to introduce her to that poke in the United States. And when she blow up, you want to be mad. You wasn't look like that when you moved here. When you moved me to a country full of fat folk, what do you think was going to happen? 70% fat folk, 43% obesity rate. No matter what race, color, creed. 43% of Americans, that's almost half the country, obese. And you want to bring your woman to that. You want to bring your woman among the hefties. Man, y'all not thinking, man. Y'all not thinking. Y'all just thinking for what you want. What you want. And then when it doesn't turn out just right, now you mad. And I gave you some examples of reasons how it could turn out good, but then I also talked about how it could be a challenge. You say +7? That make it 55% of Americans fat as a. Okay, fellas, we're about to end this live stream right now. Yeah. Y'all back in the States dealing with, once I end this live stream and the cameras go off, y'all got to go back to the big backs. Y'all got to go back to the big backs. So true. So true. Well, once again, my name is Andre of Andre and Andre's Love Crossing Borders. Shout out to all you gentlemen that were here. See you guys this Wednesday. Oh, let's finish off the list. Let's finish off the list. I didn't get a chance to finish off the list of why guys lose, why nice guys lose every time in South America. Let's do the list real quick. Number one was they can't walk away from a challenge. They think it's a challenge if they can get the woman. Number two is they automatically think that they're good guys. Just because you're a nice guy doesn't make you a good guy. We already talked about the word good in its original language means beneficial or necessary. Are you beneficial or necessary just because you're a nice guy? That's not true. Number three is they treat every woman the way they wish their mom was treated. Number four, a lot of nice guys are just too high five, feminine, and emotional for today's woman. For your own good. Just too feminine. Number five, initially learned more about manhood from their mother than their dad. Initially, you learned, a lot of you nice guys, the reason why you nice the way that you are, because you learned much of your initial, that first 5-10 years of manhood, You learned it from majority your mama, your aunties. Remember your mama said, don't hit girls, right? Come on, let's be real. Mama said, don't hit girls. Don't be cussing and fussing at a girl. Don't talk to your sister like that. Be a gentleman. Open up doors. You ain't had in your first developing years, you ain't had no male, strong male, maybe a cousin or an uncle presence in your life. 80% of us that were raised by single mothers. We got our initial definition of what a man's supposed to be from women who don't even date those type of men. I'm going to say that again. My mama ain't even date them type of men that I end up turning out to be. I had never seen my mama with a dude with a suit on. I never saw my mama with a man of intelligentsia. I never saw my mama with a man with a book. Not saying that she was with bad dudes. I'm not saying that. But the man that she wanted me to be was nothing like the man that she ended up with. And a lot of us don't want to admit that. You learned your developing years of manhood from your mama until you were able to get away from your mama. But some of us still hold on to those tendencies of what our mom told us what manhood was. Number 6, they think all women want a nice guy. I don't know where y'all get that one from. Well, she gonna grow out of bad guys. Or she gonna grow away from not wanting a manly man and she'll want a guy like me. Someday, if I just wait in the friend zone, she'll appreciate. No, hell no. Most of us have traveled from sea to shining sea. And what have we discovered? Women like good men, and women like bad boys. But there is no country that we found that women like nice guys. Nice guys do finish last. Okay, we'll do the policewoman outro. Number 7, they think being nice upholds their religious beliefs. But Jesus wasn't a nice guy. I don't know why people sit back and want to make Jesus all soft. Jesus was not a sucker. You cannot go into a temple and turn everything over as a one-man show. You flipping tables, cracking whips, and you a nice guy. You cussing out the Pharisees and telling them, like, listen, on the outside, y'all look like clean as can be. On the inside, you're like dead graves full of dead man's bones. Jesus ain't had no cut when it was time to check somebody. Jesus, here's a coin. It's got Caesar face on it. Who should we give it to? Jesus said, don't be playing with me. Don't play with me. Render unto Caesar what belongs to Caesar, but render unto God what belongs to God. Don't play with me. Jesus was not a nice guy. He was a good man. In other words, he was necessary and he was beneficial. Some of you dudes think because you was raised in the church, your mama took you to church, or you was raised in the mosque or synagogue, that you got to be super nice to uphold your religious belief because, you know, if I wasn't a Christian. Bruh. Okay. As man, don't let your religious beliefs hold you back from being a good man for somebody. Number 8, they believe women will eventually come around to wanting them and not the bad boys anymore. But women are actually showing you what they're coming around to in the United States. I want to say this again. Some of you nice guys, you hang around a woman just waiting for her to break up with the bad boy. And she's going to come around and see that she needs a nice guy like you. And I've seen so many dudes do that in the States. But you want to know what women are doing in the masses right now in the United States? You ready? It's going to hit you hard, nice guys. Women in the United States would rather be alone than to be with your nice ass. I'm going to say this again. Women are saying they are so tired of the bad boys that they would rather be alone than to go to you nice guys that are in their friend zone. Where are the good men? There aren't any men around. And you standing right there in her face, breathing on her forehead, right in her face. And women in the United States are telling you, there are no men. Where all the men are gone. They must be in prisons. All the men are right in your face, nice guy. They saying all this right in your, I would rather be alone. I'm trying to find myself. I'm trying to discover myself. I'm at peace. They would rather be alone with a dang dog or a cat or a ferret before they give you nice guys a chance. That's how much nice guys finish last. When masses of women have decided, if I'm not going to be with a bad boy, I'm just going to be by myself. Nobody's running to nice guys. When have we seen in the United States this evolution or revolution of women just running? Get a nice man. Get a nice man. No. They don't want your nice man. No. They don't even feel comfortable. They feel like they lying to themselves if they get with you nice dudes. Stop me when I'm lying. They don't want you guys. Lastly, the reason why nice guys finish last, one more, number 9, nice guys are easy for women to control. Women don't like men that they can control. They might tolerate every blue moon one dude in their life that they can control, but every dude, no. Yeah, some of you dudes hire the dominatrix or get with the dominatrix chick in your life that she's dominating her personality. Well, that's how my girl is. But most dudes wouldn't tolerate your woman with that mouth. Most dudes wouldn't tolerate that attitude no matter how fine she is. Especially if you already hit it. Fineness is out the window if you already hit it. Am I lying? If I don't already smashed through that chick 3, 4, 5 times, man, listen, her being fine don't mean nothing. Girl, I done already smashed you. I done got your beauty out my system. But you nice guys, you are easy to control. You nice guys are Western Union poppies. You nice guys are the one that sit back. And I'm talking about to some of you thuggy dudes. I'm going to say this again. I'm talking to some of you thug dudes. You sit back and you let women, you do things in South America that you would never pull or let a woman get away with in the United States. When last time y'all let a prostitution in y'all house in the United States, in Atlanta, Alabama, Arkansas? When last time y'all let a prostitute in the house with you? You purchased that house a few years back. When was the last time you let a prostitute in your house? With your nights? Never? You ain't never let no prostitutes in. Not one prostitute has paid for play has ever crossed the threshold in your house in Florida, Detroit, Kansas. All you New York dudes, Carolina dudes, San Francisco. Ain't none of y'all in San Francisco letting no pay for play. So you know y'all the players. No Oakland, ain't none of y'all in Oakland got no pay for play in your house on a regular basis. None. Then why you coming to other countries being so nice, letting women come in where you lay your mother head? If you ain't nice, if you ain't friendly for the coochie, you doing the same thing that the other nice guy, the nerdy dude, does with the flowers. You doing the same thing. The nerdy dude with the flowers and the candy in hand and the bow tie. I hope she likes me. You doing the same ish. You just doing it in a different way with a pair of Timberlands on or a pair of Jordans on. But you come to Medellin doing the same stupid ish that you wouldn't do, Mr. Nice Dude. So yes, you a thug in the States, or you may be a businessman in the States, but you soft in a mother in Colombia, and you soft in a mutt in Brazil because you let your standards down. And a real man would say, I ain't letting no heifer that's a heifer in my spot in the States, and I ain't gonna let no heifer that's a heifer in my spot in another country. But y'all dudes get all soft. So when y'all sit back and hear me say it, y'all don't want to hear, man, F Andre, these cameras got to go off. I let who in my Airbnb who I want to. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. And that's why these women feel like you are so easy to control that they can drug you. Did I stutter? Or did I say something wrong? The dudes that get drugged in Colombia are not the dudes that cannot be controlled. I'll say this again. Now, one dude that's in the hospital right now for getting drugged, in the morgue right now for getting drugged, or going to get drugged tonight. Now, one dude that's ever got drugged was drugged by a woman that she couldn't control him and sway him to put himself in a dangerous position. Dudes like me and dudes like some of you guys, you ain't gonna never get drugged. Never. Never. And I'm not talking about because I'm married. Never. Why? You don't put yourself in those positions. And when you see that type of position coming in your direction, you're like, man, please, I'm out of here. You don't put yourself in those positions to where a woman can feel comfortable with controlling you. A woman cannot drug you if she doesn't feel comfortable enough to control or sway you, manipulate you. Baby, let me make you a drink. Okay, baby, go make me a drink. She in there making me a drink, dog. That drink, she put scopolamine and she put Tussie in there. She put Tussie, cocaine, and scopolamine in your drink. Stirred it up with her baby toe and handed it to you. While she sit up there and sip on a beer that she cracked open in front of you. And here you go, Mr. Hennessy, knocked out by a woman that controlled your mood, your behavior, your attitude. That is a nice guy. That's a nice guy move. Some of you thuggiest dudes are nice denima and don't even realize. I'm a thug. Yeah, you a thug against me. I'm another man. Yeah, you and I shootouts. Pop, 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 pop. Yeah, you a thug on me. It's time to get those physical. You putting on your steel. I'm putting on my steel toe boots, and you putting on Timberlands. In Atlanta, you put on your polo boots. You a thug with me? Yeah, you a thug. When it's time to go rob something, get something, to get that money, hustle, scam somebody, you a thug. But when you get to South America, you a nice guy. You nice. All them dudes that sit in the morgue in the hospitals right now, all of them some nice in Cali. The reason why the price of pay for play went up in DR because you nice motherfuckers giving extra tips. She said only 60,000 pesos, but because this one got me. Yeah, I talk about this one all the time. When you nice thug motherfucker, give an extra tip because when you went to sleep, she didn't rob you. Man, I woke up the next day, my computer was still sitting there. Man, so I gave her, instead of 60,000 pesos, I gave her 115,000 pesos. Nice motherfucker. Well, she said she got 3 kids, so I'm gonna go ahead and prostitutes in the States got 3 kids. You ain't tipping them. Gold diggers in the States got 3 kids. You ain't tipping them. The pretty chick in Atlanta that you smashed last weekend, did you tip her? Did you pay for the Uber? Did you give her extra Uber money? Oh, you didn't? She had to make her way downtown, moving fast. She had to do it her way. But then you want to bring your big, burly, I'm Mr. Tough Dude to Colombia or Brazil or Peru, and you soft in a mom. You nice. You're easy to manipulate. That's why nice guys finish last. That's why nice guys get scopolamine. because you are easy to control and manipulate with beauty. You ain't even manipulated by the coochie. I'm gonna say that again. Y'all ready? You dudes ain't even manipulated by the coochie. Why? You ain't get it. Okay. How many dudes that have we heard of that got scopolamine in Colombia or any place else, and they was butt naked? They said, after I had sex with a woman, I woke up 3 days later. How many of them dudes said that? None. All the Razor Ray interviews, all the black man travel interviews of dudes that got drugged, all these dudes, have any of them said they got the sex first? I ain't seen one. I have not, out of all the videos, interviews, news headlines, nobody's ever said, I got the sex. And when I was licking her booty for the third time, she put something on there and it was on my nobody. Nobody. And if it, and I will reach, let's say 5 dudes. Got the sex first, and then afterwards he got scope. Most of those women are not trying to take their clothes off. So my point is, it's not like you got scammed because the sex was so good that you let your guards down and you start giving extra tips. Most of you dudes get drugged and she ain't took off nothing. She ain't took off an eyelash, toenail, fingernail, earring, nose ring, toe ring. She ain't took off her shoes. She ain't took off a weave. She ain't blew her nose. She ain't took off nothing. And you dudes back to back to back to back to back get robbed and drugged, and it ain't even for the sex. You are easily controlled, Mr. Nice Guy. You're so nice. You're so nice. You're so nice. Last one is number 10. Nice guys finish last because they like it. I said it. Some of you dudes like being the nice guy. You think that you're the one in the white cowboy hat. Why are you with him? He hurts you all the time. I would never do that to you. Nice guys are the dudes that try to sneak behind your back and talk to your woman. Nice guys are the one that try to convince the women in South America, be with me. You don't have to be in the streets anymore. How much? You only make $300 a day? I'll send you $300 a day. With your big nice. Like I said, some of you thuggers, some of you most thuggiest dudes, black and mild, smoking weed all day long. You 6'7", and you soft for a female, and you ain't even got the coochie yet. You got drugged twice and still ain't get the coochie from either one of the females that drugged you. No females ain't took off a bra, a panty. They didn't lose an arm hair. Not one hair on their arm fell off. And they were able to rob you for everything because you nice mother. Like I said, and these cameras gonna go off. And you gonna say F Andre for whatever Andre had to say. I'm gonna do it my way. And yes, you are. And I'm gonna keep laughing my way. And I keep these jokes coming my way. And I ain't gonna be asking you, are you all right? That's DC Rob and Razor Ray's job and Aaron from Black Men's Travel. You got enough black men out there that's gonna pat your back and say it's gonna be all right. You don't need me. You need me to laugh in your mother face, because that's what I do oh so well. Oh so well. You get drugged. Dude, this is not the channel to come to expect an interview, because I am gonna be talking about your ass. I'll be like, what happened, dog? What was you thinking? I don't know, dog. You wasn't. You were too busy trying to be nice. Guys, stop coming to these countries. Be a good man. Be a good man. Beneficial and necessary, if only for one night. But that being nice, overspending, over tipping, thinking you rescuing somebody from the plight. Y'all love thinking y'all rescuing somebody from a plight. Everybody got a plight but you, huh? She got 3 kids and a dog to feed, and her grandmama need medication. Have you ever met her grandmama? No. Have you ever seen her kids? Mm-mm. What about the dog? No. So she just got to tell your plightful loving tale that she got a plight, and here you go grabbing capes and shit and filling up your cape full of your money. Here, take my cape and my money, because I am nice. Take my cape, I filled it up with money, because I'm nice. I'm not a good man, I'm a nice guy. I sit back and I see some of you dudes, and I kid you not. That's why I say don't sit back and think that I'm talking about just the nerdy dudes, because I see some of you thug dudes come down here in your Timberlands, and you get got just as fast as them dudes in polo boots or in Jordans, or as Detroiters with the steel toes. Y'all be getting got. Nah, y'all just get, I'm gonna have a six pack just from the gym. Nope. I'm gonna get a 6-pack just from laughing at so many dudes that me and Andrea told you starting in September 1st has come. What is September 1st in Colombia? Christmas. That's when all the liars come out, all the female scammers, all the guys that get drugged is going to go up after Christmas. I mean, after September 1st. It's Christmas time in Colombia. I'm not saying they pretending like it's Christmas. Dude, we putting up our tree this weekend. Starting September, October is really, this is when the trees go up. This is when all the scams and lies go, and y'all, these cameras go off, and y'all sit there and look at me and Andrea like we don't know what the hell we talking about. She was raised here. I've been living here, but y'all think y'all know everything. And then when 9 dudes got in November, everybody's like, oh, Colombia is so dang. We told y'all what time of the year it is, why it goes up, why the druggings go up, why you dudes be getting off in Ubers with chicks. And then you wonder why they kidnapped me. All of that happens right around this time period. Last year was like, what, 12 dudes? They ended up getting deleted like right around between November, December. Because y'all think we don't know what we talking about. So when you know that female lion, stop being so damn nice. And when your spirit is telling you, she lying, she trying to use me. Bruh, the beauty of delete is so wonderful. You can just delete her from this phone in the middle of the conversation. Stop asking, why are you lying to me? Just delete. Stop texting her, baby, I would have did this for you. Stop being so freaking nice, you friendly motherfuckers. The part that, oh my God, I know I'm sounding like I'm rambling, but the part that gets me the most, gentlemen, is that you are a good man, attractive man, men of means. You guys walk around Colombia and act like, or South America, act like we are all 5 feet shorter than Prince. You still making $12 an hour. And if this woman don't give you a chance, well, that's the end of dating for you for the rest of your life. If this one woman don't give you a chance in Brazil, that's how you walk around. Dude, you 6'4" and begging a chick? Oh, hell. You still texting her? Why'd you do this? Why'd you use me? Why'd you mess? Well, we had a good thing. Why'd you go back? You ain't ish. You want to insult her? Bruh. Stop doing what your mama did. I'm gonna say that again. Stop doing what you heard your mama was doing on the phone. You ain't ish. I can't stand you. I thought we was gonna be together. I thought we had love in this house. You was gonna be here for my kids. Stop acting like your mama. Stop acting like your grandmama and your aunties. I said it. Stop acting like the female members of your family and act like a man. If it don't work out, suck it up. If you got to shed some tears and have some drinks and cigars, do what you got to do. But that going back and forth with a chick over the phone, stop that in the States and do not bring that to South America. I can't believe she doing this. She did it. She ain't the last one. She ain't the first one. You think because she using you and hurt your heart, she gonna be the last one that try to hurt your heart? Was she the first one? Was the Colombian chick the first woman to ever hurt your heart? Oh, she wasn't? Stop acting like it. So you've been through this before, huh? Just like the rest of us men, huh? Then stop acting like you the only man that she gonna ever want in life, and it didn't work. How she gonna go back to that poor, broke ass? Dude, stop. Yeah, stop that Key Sweat begging and Lenny Williams. Absolutely correct, T-Mac. Stop being nice and be good. Be a good man to yourself. Be a good man to the woman that you're supposed to be with. And stop being so nice to these women that ain't deserve your niceness because you got a few dollars in your pocket. Some dude, you know, some of the nice dude, friendliest mother that I ever knew are dudes that got money. You dudes that got money, oh my God, it's easy to smash y'all chicks. Y'all so easy to smash y'all chicks. Why? Because you think your niceness and your money is going to keep the chick. And the chick was looking for a good man and not a nice man. You friendly mother. Boy, y'all women easy to get. Y'all think, I got the money. I bought it. Dude, I'm telling you. Chicks with dudes with too much money are chicks that got a dude on the side that she's giving money to. Chicks with a dude that has too much money are often the chick with a dude on the side that she's giving money to. How you know, Dre? Because once upon a time, it could have been allegedly in yesteryears, in years gone by, and in the days of yore, I was the guy that they was giving the money to. I ain't had to run your pockets. Your girl was running your pockets. I ain't had to rob you. Your girl was robbing you. I want to say thank you to all the dudes that were so super nice. I appreciate all the proceeds. Seriously. Be a good man. But no woman in human history said, I married him because he was nice. I'm dating him. Brother from now. But it was true. It was true. I ain't gonna lie, it was true. Yeah. Y'all wives, boys, y'all girlfriends. Gotta love them. Gotta love them. You at the club thinking your wife getting drinks bought for her. You can't go to the club. Why? Dudes are buying you drinks. Not realizing that your wife out there just buying drinks for several dudes. Off of your Chrysler paycheck, Ford, GM, Mercedes-Benz paycheck. Shout out to Dennis. Dennis says, he said, TQ says this about Dennis. He said, you are being too damn nice to these women. Hey, see, you guys weren't in there for that meeting. We had at the Black Manosphere Conclave, there was a special meeting. So the regular meeting, it was like the meeting of the speakers and guys that are part of the group, like IQ. And Dennis Berlin said that. He said the problem with American men is that y'all too nice. He said y'all too damn nice to these ladies. That's exactly what Dennis said. He sat back, heard what everybody else said, and he said, listen, the problem with America is this. Y'all too damn nice. Now, he wasn't talking about going out there being demonstrative, but he was saying, stop being so nice. Be a good man, not a nice man. Like I said before, no woman in history has said, I married him or I'm dating him because he's a nice guy. Actually, the opposite. Girl, he's too nice. Something wrong with him. It's got to be something up because he is too nice. You too friendly. You too nice. I've got female friends that have said that. Yeah. I said, well, you with so-and-so. He too nice. I'm like, okay. I was asking. But let's end this live stream. Shout out to you guys. Listen to your boy run his rant. But number 10 is true. Some of you get nice guys. The reason why you're going to lose in South America because you like being a nice guy. And you need to break that habit. Be a good man. Necessary and beneficial to a woman or women. But that being nice, that boy, you're going to be, well, see, y'all going to be some lonely mother when it's all said and done. Or you're going to be paying for play for the rest of you. I do it. Go ahead. Pay for play to the end of days. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Do your thing, brother. But you'll still be over tipping. Why? Because you're nice. And you think because you got a few extra dollars, I can tip better than the next man. That don't make you no better than the next man. That make you nice. All you dudes in DR that be over tipping, you nice. All women got to do for y'all is lie. All they got to do is send a photo of their grandmama sleeping, and they'll tell you the grandmama just passed on. Here you go going to Western Union. Grandmama just taking a nap. My grandmama just passed. Did she? Here's an extra $500 for the funeral. Grandmama just taking a nap. Plenty of dudes that fell for that with your nice answers. Stop me when I'm lying. DR pay for play. How many times have we seen YouTube videos where DR women get in arguments? These are pay for play women. They get into arguments with guys when it comes to the dollars, how much they should get. We agreed on a certain amount of pesos. Well, I don't. I want more, or I'm calling the policia. Yo, nice shouldn't even had her in your spot. Like I said, y'all ain't bringing no pay for play in your house in the States. Why you doing it in another country? Ain't nobody in the comment section ever been able to answer that one for me. Ain't nobody on the live stream, on another channel, not on Razor Rays, not on DC Born Robs, not on Aaron's, not on my man Official Kobe. Nobody has ever answered that question. If you don't bring prostitutes in your house in the States, why the F are you bringing prostitutes where you lay your head in another country? Can anybody answer that stupidity for me? Because ain't nobody gave me a sensible answer or how it benefits you. To bring total strangers who are dangerous into the place where you lay your head at night. You ain't that dumb in the States, and then all of a sudden you want to go to other countries and you the dumbest person on the block. All of a sudden a village is missing this idiot. Yeah. In the words of Michael Jackson, Andre, you're a meanie. You're a meanie, Andre. You're a meanie. Some people in Colombia had a same grandmama pass on multiple times to get resurrected with a dude. Man, listen. He said, especially in Brazil, learn to say no. Learn to say no, bruh. There's nothing wrong with saying no to a chick and moving on. Nothing wrong with laughing in the female's face. Buy me an apple. Or what? I'm out. You funny. But you think with your nice self that if you hang around long enough, she was just playing about the iPhone. So you gonna hang around a little longer. Well, maybe I should just buy. Well, she don't need an iPhone, but let me go ahead and get her an Android. Oh, y'all don't think I know that y'all buying iPhones and Androids? Fellas, this is not a cartoon. I live here. My wife is from here. All you other guys that I see on a regular basis live here. You guys are buying so many iPhones, 14s and 16s, bringing them from the States with your nice asses. And you think that that's going to make the coochie extra juicier. You think that that's going to make the coochie extra juicier if you bring her. Well, I can't get the iPhone, but I'm going to go ahead and get her the Samsung Galaxy S25, which is just as expensive as the iPhone 16. I get her the Samsung. And that coochie was she's supposed to just do the splits at the airport. She ain't never did the splits a day in her life. All of a sudden she see you, she just drop it to the floor with the splits. Like she a cheerleader for you, huh? That's what you think? Okay, let me end this live stream for real. T-Mac said, some people, yeah. He said, let my woman know from the get-go. I'm kind of not nice if, yeah, for real. For real. Don't leave with your wallet. Absolutely correct, brother. Do not leave with your wallet, but so many dudes do because they're nice. My ex in Bogota told me that she was behind the rent, so I gave her Uber fare to a local hospital so she could get her money back. Get that money up, girl. Here's some Uber money. What's that for? So you can go sell that coochie. You behind the rent, right? You better go. Go and lay your head in the hostel and sell that coochie in a brothel. Hostel brothel. You good. You a woman. Your rent should never be behind. You good. You a cutie too. So you don't need me. Everything you need is between your legs, between your ears. Get to work. Chop, chop. And don't text me again. Do not text me again. Let me let you guys go. I'm up out of here. Once again, this is Andre of Andre and Andre's Love Crossing Borders. You guys have a great evening. See you guys again, probably this Wednesday for Wednesday's live stream.